Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Talk Radio. For those about to talk, we salute you. Talk Radio.
Dear listener, Iain Lee, Talk Radio. Lots to happen, including a world exclusive. I'm going to say world exclusive because it probably is. We're going to play the brand new Monkees single before anybody else in the world has dared to. And we're not even a music station. How naughty.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
He has made a covenant with the night, and with the darkness he is in agreement.
Uncut, after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road, that's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold. A brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow, I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Yes. Oh, actually, tell Kath as well, my headphones are in the car, possibly in the boot. Possibly in the boot of the car or on the back seat. Oh, what an ill-prepared little radio man I am. Good evening, dear listener. Iain Lee, Talk Radio. Getting there. Slowly. Still not 100%. Still feeling bloated. Still a bit throaty. Should we take calls straight to air for the first 10 minutes of the show? Why not? 0844 499 1000, 7 pence a minute, plus connection charge, significantly more from mobiles. You call up, you go straight to air. Let's kind of ease ourselves into a show. Some of the things you might want to talk about, well, Ken Livingstone's not anti-Semitic, is he? I think we all know that. You know Ken Livingstone, who's for years has been championing minorities of all hues and shades and colours? I mean, yes, Gear probably not engaged, but come on, guys. He's not an anti-Semite. Flipping hell. I mean, it really has been one of those days when you're going, right, hang on a second, what the hell is going on? We forgot Hillsborough quickly, didn't we? Huh? We forgot Hillsborough, didn't we? It's on the front page of the Telegraph, Ken Livingstone is, and his, what do they, I think they used the phrase Nazi rant or something. Guys, come on. Who owns the Telegraph? Hang on a second, let me... Ah, yes. Now I see. You can talk about that. I don't know enough about it, really, to go off into any great detail. I know that sometimes he says things that are not worded correctly, but from what I've heard... Anyway, yes, line one.
Front cover of the Daily Mail, Ian, you got it?
That's about the only thing I've got for the show. Hang on a second. Front cover of the Daily Mail. Yes, sir. Yes. Someone put poo all over Emma Thompson.
Yeah, no, not that. No. Right at the bottom, junior doctors. Why do I care if a prospective Olympian didn't get their operation yet?
Say that again. What the hell, where?
At the bottom, it talks about people not getting their operations, and it says, a prospective Olympian. Why do I care? Why?
Thank you for the call. He's right. Well spotted. Hey, could you come and turn that television off, please? I never understand the fascination with having televisions on during a radio show. You know what? I'm doing a radio show. He's right. Front page of the 0844 499 1000, by the way. Front page of the Daily Mail lists things that went wrong or bad things about doctors, and one of them is an Olympic hopeful had a vital operation postponed. What is it with these Olympic deviants? Where the hell do they get off with forcing their sporting agendas on us? Does anyone really care what those guys think? Well, we'll talk about Olympics a little bit later on, actually. It's one of the things. Here's one of the things I wanted to ask you, and this is a genuine question, right? Genuine question. And it's just you and me tonight. No guests. Supposed to be speaking to Roger McGuinn of the Birds. I'll tell you what happened. Supposed to be speaking to Roger McGuinn of the Birds, right? And I came in early to pre-record it. Another pre-recorded interview set up by Catherine. And 7:30 we were due, and we got to the studio at 7:25, and the studio was knackered. There's a surprise. It was not working. And so we were there for about 20 minutes, and I said, guys, look, we're already 15 minutes late. Can we go and find another studio, please? So we went downstairs to use another studio, and we're in there for another 10 minutes, and we couldn't get the bloody thing to work. We could get my microphone to work, but it wouldn't record, or it would record, but my microphone wouldn't work. We could phone out, but no one could hear what was being said on the phone. And then someone said, go back upstairs, I think they fixed the studio. So we went back upstairs. I wonder if can I play you, I'll play you this, right? So eventually, I'm very nervous about speaking to Roger McGuinn. He's one of the flipping Birds. The guy is a rock legend, you know. Let me just name this as Roger. He's a rock legend, so I'm quite nervous, right? And we had been dialing his number a few times and had been unable to get through, you know, make contact. Anyway, at 5 minutes to 8, so 25 minutes after we had our slot booked with him, we finally got it to ring. And, oh no, you're not going to play, are you? Hang on a second. Let's drag you. Here we go. Boing. Here we go. My computer. Now, nothing is going according to plan this evening, in the fact that I've not brought any of the equipment. Oh, there we go. You're a legend. Thank you. Ah, dear. Here we go. Now, why is... hang on a second. Flippin' heck. Now, why is my computer not working? Here we go. Here we go. Right, so we finally, at 5 minutes to, we finally managed to get the studio to work, right? And phone up Roger McGuinn at the Birds. This, dear listener, is what happened. Hang on, here it is. I'm just getting to it.
Hello?
No, it's not working. That's an answer phone thing, isn't it? Here we go.
What do you want?
There we go. Let's him answering.
What do you want?
Roger.
What do you want?
Hello, is that Roger?
Hello. It's Roger.
Hello, Roger. This is Iain Lee from Talk Radio. I was booked to talk to you 25 minutes ago. We have had the most horrendous problems with our studios. Are you still free to talk now?
Yeah, I can talk now. Okay, I wasn't expecting your call today. I think I was expecting it tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was expecting we were 23 and a half hours early to speak to Roger McGuinn. Yes, line one.
Well, the next episode we find out why Jack has got the tattoos.
Oh what?
I don't think so what. It's important he goes to Thailand.
And what? That has nothing to do with the story.
The tattoos have something to do... Are you an idiot? Do you watch this programme called Lost, or you just have it on in the background? The tattoos are integral to the whole story.
Now you see Desmond one.
Oh, no, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. The tattoos are integral to the story.
No, but it won't be as integral as...
No, it's all about your backside.
It's me talking about what was ultimately the disappointing programme that was Lost. 6 years of my life I gave to that show. 6 years of my life, the last 20 minutes, jog on. Anyway, so, we can ask tonight, what have you been early for? And straight after that, being 23 and a half hours early for Roger McGuinn, I then had to phone a young lady in Nashville, and I was an hour early for that. An hour early. I'd got me times to cock. So, let's start the show properly now with these following things. What have you been early for? 0844 499 1000. Maybe you've even got the wrong day, like we did today. Stuff that you have forgotten, because I have forgotten everything for the show this evening. And after this break, we'll come back. We'll have the brand new Monkees single. Get rid of that bed. I'm tempted. I'm going to sing. Do you want to sort that call out? And 0844 499 1000. Just a reminder, we got new people listening tonight, because Kath and I went and gave a talk at a college in Welwyn Garden City. That's posh. I've never been to Welwyn Garden City. It's kind of a little bit like, you know when you go to Beaconscott Model Village, right? It's like that, but real size. It's real size, man. It is the weirdest thing. Remy's on the line. Yes, Remy.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Remy.
I don't want to talk about any of the topics. Is that all right?
You talk about... The beauty of this show is you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
All right, well, I've got a question for you, right? If you saw a vulnerable person being harmed or assaulted or hurt in any way, would you help or would you walk on by?
What's going on? Describe the scenario. I'm rustling around because I'm trying to find my pills, because I'm... all over the place. So I'm listening, but I'm rustling at the same time.
That's all right. Speaking of pills, you having a good day? Is it a cloudy day or a good day?
It's, do you know what? It's been all right today, actually. It's been all right.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, describe the scenario, Remy.
Well, can I tell you a story?
I want to tell you a story. Yes, go on.
It's a bit of a sad story, and it's a personal story, and it's something that's happened in the last... Sorry, I don't want to depress anyone.
No, go on.
I'm sorry. Something's happened in the last 2 weeks, and the reason I asked the question about would you help is because my brother helped a lady who was at bus stop. She was very drunk, very intoxicated, and she was being groped by a man, and... he sort of witnessed this guy taking pictures of her, touching her breasts, pushing her up against the wall, and he went over and he intervened, and he took the lady away from the bus stop, put her in his van, and then he went to the club that was by the bus stop to ask the bouncers did they know if any of her friends were in there, because this lady's really drunk and can't look after herself. You know, doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Got back to his van, and the police were at his van, so he straight away told the police, you know, that guy over there was basically assaulting this woman. They didn't believe him, so he told them again, you know, this lady's been touched up, she's really drunk. They didn't believe him. I'll stress, he's a black guy.
I was going to say, is he black, and is the guy that was doing the touching up, was he white?
Correct.
Boom, shakalaka.
So, but I didn't want to go with the race card, but I'm just telling you...
No. Having worked in local radio for 4 years and covered lots of stories...
you know the deal.
I know that this is a reality. Yeah, go on.
So he's obviously gone over, helped the woman, he's taken away from this guy, he's told the police are ignoring him, thinking he's whatever. He told them twice, they've ignored. Cut a long story short, my brother has now been convicted to 5 years in prison for attempted kidnap.
Well, right. Hang on a second, though. So what evidence... Because you don't get convicted for 5 years kidnap.
Right.
without any evidence. So there must have been evidence.
I'll start with this. There was CCTV footage from the street.
Yeah.
The CCTV footage shows everything I've just described of the girl at the bus stop, the white guy touching her up and taking pictures, pushing her, and the black guy coming over and removing her.
Yeah.
The CCTV supports his story. Everyone thought it was open and shut case. And because he removed her and put her in his van, she wasn't locked in, by the way, put her in the van, it's been classed as attempted kidnap. He has no criminal history. He's never done a crime in his life. He runs his own business.
Yeah.
He's got an 18-month-old baby, upstanding member of the community, 5 years for a first offence, and all he was doing was actually trying to help the situation. And I'm just flabbergasted by it, because the more I talk about it with my friends, everyone just keeps saying this is why people don't help anymore, because you're either scared you're going to get stabbed or hurt, or something awful like this can happen, that you go and try and do a good thing.
May I ask some questions that you might hate me for?
Yes.
What the hell was he thinking, putting her in the van? Why didn't he just call the police?
I agree.
Why didn't he just... You don't put a drunk woman who's out of it in the van. You don't do it.
I agree. I think... I mean, I don't know if perhaps he was intimidated by the situation and the guy, and he was just trying to move her away. I don't know. It was stupid. And I told him that was stupid. And I agree it's stupidity, but still, at the end of the day, when you watch the video and you see what's gone on and what's transpired, you would think that it's kind of like, all right, you tell him off for being an idiot, but 5 years and you've never had... And it's not like he's got a criminal history, he's a bad person.
Did the bouncers give evidence in court?
Yes.
That he had gone to them to ask if anyone knew her?
Yeah, and do you know what happened? This is the worst thing about this whole... There's been so many mishaps, I'll use that word.
Yeah.
The bouncer gave evidence that supported my brother's story, that he went over and asked them, and the problem is the actual offender flipped to the story and said, oh no, I was the one who went over and helped. And somewhere between the CPS and the police, the bouncer's statement has been used to support the offender rather than support my brother's version of events. It's like a catastrophic just list of errors that have happened, and I mean, I'm obviously outraged by it all, but I just really wanted just to ask people. I mean, do people still help these days? Do people just walk on by? Do people just call?
Well, is that what you want to ask, Remy?
Yeah.
Or do you?
Well, I want to have a bit of a rant as well.
No, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Most of those are fine. This is not a criticism at all. Do you want to ask that question about do people still stop and help, or do you want to let off steam at what you see as an unfair miscarriage of justice?
Bit of both.
You got the throat I've got as well.
Yeah, sorry. a bit of both. I think. I'm gonna. What I'm waiting for at this point is, because he kept it all to himself. I think in his head he was just like, "This is ridiculous." Like the video footage is there. There's no way I'm going to be convicted. Kept it all to himself. Didn't tell anyone in the family about it. Nobody knew what was going on until he got sentenced. And so I'm just waiting to get all the paperwork, so I can understand what's going on fully, and then I'm just going to go ham.
You're going to go what? Ham? What does ham mean?
Like, you're just going to go hard or go mental. I'm just going to completely blow this up.
Hard and mental.
Like, expose it. Like, it's a complete wrongful conviction. This guy...
How old are you, Remy?
I'm 40 this year.
Oh, you're too old. I'll tell you why. Kath and...
No, trying to be too street.
No. I'll tell you why. Kath and I were giving a talk at this college today, right?
Yeah.
And there was a youngster, and I didn't understand what the young people were saying.
No, I'm still down with the kids.
All right.
I'm a 40-year-old who looks like I'm about 20.
All right. When someone says, "Do you ever drop some Nelly?" does that mean do drugs?
I don't know.
There we go. You see, I wanted. It's whenever I go and give talks every now and then in schools and colleges, right, about working in radio. And as soon as I walk into those buildings, I feel absolutely old. Because in my head, I'm still 24.
I know.
But then I walk past all these beautiful young men and women, and I think, I'm a fat 42. I'm old now. I'm old. And there were these two boys. These two boys were like kind of play fighting before the thing. I went, no fighting. And they went, sorry, sir. And I went, no, I was joking. You can fight if you want, go on.
Oh, no.
And then at the end I said, right, any questions? And this young lad went, and I think they were between 16 and 20, something like that. Yeah. This young lad said, so then, do you ever drop some Nelly? And I said, well, I haven't done that for a long, long time. I know it's a little bit naughty, and I probably should. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Well, see, I would have thought like maybe Nelly the artist or something.
Nelly Furtado?
Oh, no, I was thinking the rapper, Nelly.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah.
I was doing Nelly Furtado, all right.
Well, either would have worked, but no, I wouldn't have. I don't know. That's not one I've come across. And the thing is, I've left London now, and I now live out in the Shires, so I'm becoming less cool because I'm not around, that environment anymore, and I live out where there's farmers and.
How do you know?
Yes.
Your brother didn't see an opportunity to do something outrageous, to be naughty. Seriously. Because we always, no one suspects, and I'm not for a second suggesting it's your brother, I'm just asking questions that I know people will want me to ask. It's that thing of when the bloke next door murders his wife, and everyone goes, well, he seemed like such a quiet chap. I never thought he'd do that. You find out that someone, and again, I'm not saying your brother, someone's abusing their children. Well, they seem like such a happy you can't tell, can you? And you're his sister, so you're biased.
No, well, I'm biased, but I'm very impartial in the way I am.
Well,
but listen, how do I know? The answer to your question, right, is yes, he's my brother, and I've grown up with him, and I know him, so that's obvious, and I know he wouldn't do anything like that. But the main thing is that I am just like him. I wouldn't have been able to walk past that situation. If I saw someone who was so drunk and couldn't control themselves, and somebody was, as a woman, whether it was a man, I would still go over and intervene, because that's just, I think we're just made that way.
Here's the thing, right? I have heard stories, and I think, all right, let me tell my account first, and then I'll tell you stories that I've heard.
Okay.
Where I have seen a drunk woman in the street arguing with a drunk man, and the drunk man is being physical.
Yeah.
Right, and he's effing and jeffing, and in fact, she's not even arguing. She's upset, she's in tears. Twice I've seen this.
Yeah.
And the second time I didn't do anything, because the first time, he's effing and jeffing at this and calling her all kind of slag and all this stuff, and he slapped her a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I walked in and said, oi mate, just calm down a bit, yeah? She turned round and told me to F off. And I have heard stories from friends where the woman has turned round and got violent, or the bloke has got violent and she's cheered him on.
Yeah, no,
because it's like a private little argument that in their high drunk world, whatever it is, they don't want they see an outsider. They kind of bond together against a common enemy. So I in those situations. Do you know what? I probably wouldn't get involved.
Well,
I probably wouldn't.
He sat in his van and he basically had that whole scenario in his head, and he sat there and he was looking and he's going, are they a couple? Are they just having a domestic? And he sat there and he weighed it up and he weighed it up, and then it just got too much where he was pushing her up against the wall, and he went and intervened, and as it happened, they didn't know each other, and this guy was basically, trying his luck. But he sat there for a while. He didn't just go straight over. He sat there, he recorded it on his...
So he filmed her? He filmed her getting touched up?
Well,
do you see what I mean? Scott has just tweeted me. Scott has tweeted me. The smell of bullshine is overwhelming.
No, he's a courier. He has cameras on the front of his van and back of his van. He records everything all day long, because he's constantly stopped by the police. Black man in a white van, and he's just it's just day to day. He has when I say he's recording her, the camera's on the van, and it's recording, so he can see what's going on. But he's sat there and he's weighing it up. Do I intervene? Do I not? Do I intervene? Do I not? If it was me, I probably would have called the police, and I've said that to him.
Yeah.
Rather than going and intervene. He didn't. He chose to go over and try and help her. And I think the fact that he then went over to the bouncers to try and find a friend, the fact that he reported it straight to the police who were there doing an illegal search on his van, he's doing all these things that would
the police were searching his van. He didn't approach them.
Or they were at his van when he got back from the bus stop, from the club. When he got back to the van, the police were already there. They'd stopped and were just doing legal search of his van.
I guess the thing is, you can't put a drunk person who's unaware of the situation in a vehicle, I suppose. And
No, I know, totally. I suppose for him in his mindset, it was like if he moved her away somewhere else and then leaves her, is that offender going to go back and get her again? And I think he just thought innocently and probably very stupidly that he was trying to help, and it just...
Yeah.
But I see all the flaws as well. I'm like, why would you put it in a van? Like, I see that.
That's the thing,
but
man.
It's I suppose it's a level of naivety, I I don't know. I'm running out.
No. Listen, and I hope you don't think I'm giving you a hard time, Remy.
Not at all. Because
it must be what whatever your brother has or hasn't done. It must be awful for you as his sister.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Of course, it must be. It must be. When did he get sentenced?
2 weeks ago.
Well, so it's still fresh and it's raw.
Yeah, completely.
And you obviously got a lot of love for him, and that it must be terribly upsetting for you
He's
to
got
see.
a little girl at home, 18 months old. It's just really sad, and I know him, and I know he would have been doing this out of a place of trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
It's just he's never done anything criminal ever. And you think about the facts of there's a CCTV footage of this woman being assaulted. And then the chances of what someone also at the same time she's been assaulted as someone's also at the same time going to come and kidnap her.
Yeah.
Like, how unlucky must this woman be? I mean, it's just preposterous to me.
Remy, we've never spoken before, have we?
Twitter, but not on the phone.
Oh well, listen. I really appreciate that call. You've kind of got my head bubbling a bit, which is what I need. I wish you and your family the best of luck.
Thank you so much, and I'll try and call you again. Maybe
Please do, Remy. Please do, Remy. Thank you very much indeed. 0844 499 1000. What a start to the show. This is why I love doing late night radio. What a start to the show. Thank you, Remy. I tell you what, when we come back, we need a little bit of light. Yes, you can call, of course. 0844 499 1000. We'll call you back. We'll also have the brand new Monkees single. Get rid of that. So, listen, the Monkees are my favourite band of all time. 0844 499 1000. It's the 50th anniversary. They've got a brand new album coming out. I've heard a couple of the songs from it, the demos by Andy Partridge of XTC. Yes, thank you. But the brand new single, well, you can buy it tomorrow, and it's written by the coolest sounding name, Rivers Cuomo. Rivers Cuomo from Weezer has written the single. There's also a song written by Noel Gallagher and Paul Weller called The Accidental Birth of a Hipster. Sung by Nez. Yes, please. Anyway, this is the first Monkees single since 1987, and I flipping love it.
I'm so glad that I got her to think of. She's fine as any Valentine. I think about her all the time. Cross my heart and hope to die. She sends me silly messages and pictures, directing traffic in the mall, or posing with some brand new shoes. She never fails to surprise. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile, and I could hang out with her all day and night. She makes me laugh. She makes me cry, and I would like to be with her for a while. I'm so glad that I got her to think of. We'll have a dinner date tonight and play some Scrabble with the guys, and wear our pink party hats. Maybe I should take her on safari. You'll see us wave from our canoe, if that's what she wants to do. Tell me what's wrong with that. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile, and I could hang out with her all day and night. She makes me laugh. She makes me cry, and I would like to be
shakalak. Boom shakalak. I love that. Literally, not even a drop of wee came out. I'm literally just flooding the studio with urine. That's what's going on. Now, right, I'm going to make a phone call out. Can you bear with me 1 second? So I go here. Yeah, you can turn your microphone. Catherine, you can come and join me. I don't think I need that 0. Let's go. And then we dial that. Let me see what happens. You'll want to be part of this, Ed.
Okay. Mic's up, ready to go.
Ready to go. There we are.
Hello?
Hello, is that New Zealand?
It is New Zealand calling.
None of your filthy New Zealand swears. You're live on British radio. Is that Joe?
It is, yeah. Am I on the radio now?
Well, yeah, that's how it works.
I thought someone was going to call me and we were going to make a time and set a thing and make a plan.
This is my sister who's emigrated to New Zealand. We don't speak.
Sorry. I'm still listening to the Monkees song here.
It's good, isn't it?
It's really good. I like it because it's kind of happy, sad, which I really, really like.
It's written by the bloke from Weezer.
I know, Rivers Cuomo.
Rivers Cuomo. We can do that. Coolest names in rock and roll, by the way. Do you notice how I've not actually spoken to my sister for a few weeks? And see how pleased she is to get a phone call from me.
She was hoping that someone would make an appointment, is what I'm getting.
I think she was hoping that she would hear from one of us instead of you.
When have I ever made an appointment to call you? You're my flipping sister.
Well, I know, you normally call at kind of 6 in the morning. You FaceTime me and then I panic and...
Well, but you know that I'm on air. You said that you were that we could call you at some point because it was like half term or something.
The children. I said the children wanted to speak to you on the radio.
Well, but give me the children then if you don't want to speak to me. I'm glad you emigrated.
No, how are you though? Are you okay?
There we go. You see that now she pretends. Now she realises that there's an audience.
A minute and a half later.
I'm okay. Can I speak to the children, please?
Which one would you like to speak to first?
My favourite one.
Okay.
You know which one she is.
Oh, what's wrong with the other one?
I love both of them. Whichever one's closest.
Oh, they're sitting here in their bathrobes waiting to speak to you. I'll put you on to Dylan first because he's the oldest. Go on. Let's talk to Uncle Ian.
They don't want to talk to me.
They're busy.
Hey.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good.
Why are you in your bathrobe? Does that mean dressing gown?
Yeah, it does.
Have you guys got posher or more common since you went to New Zealand?
Posher.
I think you have. You're wondering why are you in your bathrobes? What time? It's like at 10:30 in the morning there.
Because I'm lazy.
Flipping heck,
School
man.
holidays, man.
Yeah, but there's school holidays. But you should be out on a BMX burning rubber.
No, but I've just woken up and I'm just being lazy.
Now listen, Dylan, how long have you been in New Zealand?
I don't really know. I kind of lost track of time.
Wow.
Long enough to be developing a little accent there.
There's
a little Kiwi accent. You've been there, I think, I think you went summer last year, so you've been there for like 8 or 9 months.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, all right. Don't patronise me, boy. Listen, I can hop on a plane and come over there and give you a darn good whopping anytime. Do you like New Zealand?
Yeah, it's different.
Different good or different bad? You can be honest with me. I'm not your mum. I'm not going to tell you off.
I do prefer it.
You prefer it there?
Yeah.
That's a bit rude.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, you've been there for 9 months. We've got Id, who works here. He left New Zealand. He used to live in Auckland. Not you. You weren't in Titirangi, were you?
No.
Okay. He left about the same time that you went over there. So can he just check your New Zealand general knowledge? Is that okay?
Okay. I'm not very good.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
It's all right, we'll give it a go.
Go on in.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
That's not a question, by the way. That's more a greeting.
Yes.
All right, so testing your New Zealand general knowledge. What is the capital of New Zealand?
That is an excellent question.
Wellington.
Yep, there we go.
1
Boom,
point.
he destroyed you, Ed.
Hey, no, I'm not. I'm starting off easy.
How old are you, Dylan? What are you now? 6, 7, something like that?
11.
Go, that's close.
All right. What is the Māori greeting? It's Maori for all the Brits listening that don't understand my accent. What is the Māori greeting for hello?
Kia ora.
Yeah, there we go.
Dylan, listen, that is excellent stuff. How are you getting on at school? You all right?
Yeah, I've got quite a few friends.
Okay, that's good. God, you have got an accent, man. Is Pepper there? Can I speak to Pepper?
Yeah, okay.
Cheers, see you later.
I'll put her on now.
Oh, hasn't he got it?
He is adorable.
Yeah,
So cute.
He's not in real life.
Hi.
Hey, Pepper, how you doing?
Good.
You're on the radio, so I don't want any swearing.
I won't.
Okay. Why does no one in that family sound pleased to talk to Uncle Ian? You guys used to love hanging out with me, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, you guys shush. Shut up, Mum. Shut up, Dylan. It's Pepper's turn. Shut up. Tell him to shut up, Pepper.
Yeah, shut up.
Thank you. Why does no one there seem that happy to talk to me? How are you finding it there? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you married yet? Got a job?
Huh?
Okay. Ed's going to ask you a question about New Zealand. Are you ready?
Okay.
Good luck, Ed.
Who is the Prime Minister of New Zealand?
Boom.
I can't hear you guys because
Move your hair out of you.
Move your hair out of your ear, Pepper.
There. Can you hear now?
yes.
There we go. Was it your hair in your ear?
Yes.
Oh, I miss you. I miss you so much. I love you so much. Right. Ed's going to ask you a question about New Zealand because he used to live there, okay? I just want to make sure, because I think I'm your godfather. I'm certainly Dylan's anyway. I want to make sure that, that everything's going all right in your education. But I need to know if I need to come over there and rescue you, okay? So let's just see. Ed, what question have you got for Peppo, who can hear us now?
Who is the Prime Minister of New Zealand?
Wait, is it John Key?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think he's still Prime Minister. I've been 9 months out of the country.
Okay.
Do you know what?
He's still Prime Minister,
I thought that was going to be too hard a question. But she aced it.
Were you saying that my family are thick?
No, I'm not. I'm saying she's a little one, isn't she?
What are you now, Pepper? 15, 16?
What?
How old are you now? 15, 16?
8.
8 years old. Okay, I was close. I was close enough. I've not seen them for 9 months. Are you married yet, Pepper?
No.
Got a job?
No.
You're allowed to drive there at 8, though, aren't you?
No.
You sound... I tell you something, Pepper. You sound so much like your mum when she was a little girl, and I used to wind her up. That's exactly the voice she would use. Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Do you miss me?
Sort of.
Oh, burn.
What are you doing for the rest of the day?
We're going to the theatre to see Rapunzel.
Oh, fantastic. Well, have a lovely day. I miss you. I miss all of you lot so much. We'll have a FaceTime or a Skype or something soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, I love you lot. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Oh, you're there.
Oh, sorry, I thought the Pepper just handed me the phone.
Why
She
did you
was terrified. What did you say to her?
I told her the truth, Joe. I told her the truth.
Oh, God, no, anything but the truth.
I told her where babies come from.
Oh, they know that.
Oh, okay. Everyone sounds really not very happy to hear me. What have you been telling lies about me or something?
I've been turning them against you. They're just terrified. They look absolutely mortified, horrified.
Oh, why?
I've never seen them so quiet.
Oh, no.
Maybe they should have spoken to Kath instead.
Well, she's here.
They're adorable, Joe.
Too late now. The damage has been done.
They've got
Hello,
accents.
Kath.
Hiya.
They've got accents.
Yes, Pepper especially. I know.
Dylan has as well. It's incredible. All right, is everything all right?
Yeah, all good here, thank you.
All right, we'll go and enjoy Rapunzel.
Thank you, we will do, and enjoy the rest of your show.
See you later on. Ta-ta.
Bye, love you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Love you lots. Miss you.
How come your family is so nice and then there's you?
That's not funny.
No, it's a question.
When did they get posh?
No, how come they're so nice and then there's you?
Oh, come on, please, guys. What did it feel like? They literally... I mean, how far away are they from your old house?
They're, not too far. It's the same city. It's probably 10 suburbs over. Or actually maybe a little. It's probably a good 20, 30-minute drive.
Who measures things in suburbs?
One of those guys.
Flipping
It's about a good 20, 30-minute drive away. But lovely place
Did
out
it
there.
feel nice, touching home?
It's nice to hear the Kiwi accent again.
Yeah.
Even if it is a minor one, but it's still good.
It's developing, though. 9 months in, that ain't bad, is it?
Have I got a British accent already?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, Ed, if you want, yeah, go on. 0844 499 1000. So the thing I wanted to talk about tonight is, right, I've got a cold, right?
Yeah.
Loads of people have got a cold, right?
It's the same one, isn't it?
Well, but is it? Right, my mate Scott has got a cold, right? But I don't see Scott. We meet once every 3 months when I hand over the cash. But apart from that, it's all communication. 0844 499 1000, by the way. It's all digital communication. So and Scott had the cold first. How has that cold got to me?
2 things.
Yeah.
Coughs.
Yeah.
Sneezes.
Coughs and sneezes. Well, we know that coughs and indeed sneezes, they of course spread.
Illnesses.
Thank you. But how does a cold get around? This is the thing.
Right.
I know it's like door handles and shaking hands and kissing, right? But that's nonsense.
No, it's true.
No, I know that does, right? But how can a cold just spread like that?
Because every time someone sneezes, one person sneezing...
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I am. But I don't think you're thinking about what you're saying. If I may interject.
I've thought about what I'm saying.
I saw this documentary once, and it wasn't on YouTube, it was a true fact. And it was this person sneezing, and all these little bugs came flying out of his nose and up someone else's.
Right. How have I got Scott's cold when he lives 10 miles away from me and I haven't seen him for 3 months?
Because he's not a handkerchief kind of man, is he?
No, you're not listening. Why are you not even listening to
I am. So he will have done it on someone else. They did it on someone else. And somewhere along the line, you've come into contact with one of the transmittees.
Why are you not listening to what I'm saying?
Go on, say it again then.
I'm trying to think of a way I can say it that even an idiot would understand it.
Well, then I won't get it.
Can someone call up and help me, please? 0844 499 1000. Right.
Where are the doctors?
Where you don't get... OK, where does a cold come from? And where does the cold originate? Let's start with that.
Isn't it true that...
I'm gonna blow my
this
nose.
is going to sound really stupid,
well,
but I'm going
there's
to say
a surprise,
it.
Kath.
Right? Isn't it true that
What?
Oh, no, I'm not saying it.
Say it, go on.
Do they somehow start in the soil?
Cold starts in the soil, you're right.
Oh, no, bugs. Because apparently, if you have a really mild winter, you get more coughs and sneezes and all that sort of stuff because the cold doesn't kill off the bugs.
Right. What's that got to do with the soil?
I don't know. I think from that I imagined that they were somehow living in the ground.
I'll tell you where colds come from.
Go on.
And this is actually fact.
Another planet.
Mate, some colds do, yeah. And that is fact.
Yeah.
That's why they got to wear spacesuits up in space so they don't catch the diseases.
Isn't it because they can't breathe without them?
Well, you would...
As well.
You might think that.
And they can't... Oh, dear. And they also need the spacesuits for toiletry purposes.
The government. The government. That is true. That is true. That is actually a fact.
What, a jar?
A jar?
A jar.
I don't know what you're saying.
They've got a jar full and they release it.
No. Some colds come from the government. Andy's on my side. Andy says, mate, you've had your cold for too long.
No, what he's doing is predicting your death there.
Well, that might happen. My sister's just tweeted. Dylan, the young gentleman we spoke to, has just asked, how does Uncle Iain maintain his sanity on the radio? Are you going to tell him or shall I?
It's a deep question.
He doesn't. He doesn't. That's how. He doesn't do it. Anyway, you're deliberately being obtuse when it comes to the cold talk. of how I have got the same cold that Scott has got, that the same person in Scotland has got. Because what you do, here's the thing, right? You see someone coughing, you go, oh, it's going around. There's a lot of that going around. What does that even mean?
Well,
what does that even mean? There's a lot of it going around.
I hang out normally.
I know, and I wish you wouldn't, mate.
I hang out with...
Seems to be all right for women to hang out, but if I loosen my trouser belt, undo the fly, suddenly it's sexual harassment.
I hang out ordinarily when I'm not around you, cretins, with the likes of doctors.
Please don't use the word cretins.
Lawyers.
All right, Reeves.
And having spoken to some doctors, they will say that they see the same symptoms coming in time and time again. That's what you mean by this, a lot of it going around, that there will be a thing that everyone's getting. A lot of it going around.
How have I got the same cold that Scott has got when I haven't seen Scott?
Listen, just because I'm not giving you the answer you want doesn't mean I'm not giving you an answer.
I don't understand why this is so difficult for you to grasp.
Maybe because you're not being clear. Say it again without shouting.
I nearly swore then.
I know.
Actually, why is no one phoning up?
Because they're afraid of you.
I'm giving gold, right? We've talked about a man who may have been wrongly or not wrongly sentenced to 5 years for kidnap. Great call. We've made contact with New Zealand. Great call. Mm. And I'm asking a very, very sensible question about colds. And not one of you
accepting the answer,
idiots, is even giving me anything.
Do you know what I think? I think they listen to this and think, flipping heck, if Kath can't do it, what chance have I got?
Jeez.
I'm like the every woman. I'm every woman.
0844 499 1000. If people don't start calling in, this is going to be a tough gig tonight.
You're going to do a spend love?
Well, no, I'm not going to do a spend love. But I would like
Go
to.
on.
I know. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play out the Graham Nash interview. Oh, I can't. No, I know what I'll do. I'll play out the Roger McGuinn interview. Oh, I can't.
Hey, that wasn't my fault.
2 interviews.
Be fair.
Set up by you.
Be fair.
That we don't have.
Yeah, and how many interviews set up by me have we had? A lot.
Well, that's actually irrelevant.
Oh, right, okay. You're not admitting that evidence.
Interview set up by me next week.
Well done.
Angelos Epithemeo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another
Let's see if he picks up, shall we?
He will pick up.
Well, let's see.
I've got to text him the day before.
Yeah, let's see if you remember,
Another interview being set up by me. Lewis Theroux.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Another interview being set up by me. You saw me sending textual abuse to Bob Mortimer.
Yeah. Let's see if he responds to you.
Another interview being set up by me. Probably got an email from him now. Adam Buxton. Let me see. No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm. This is how it goes.
What a great calibre of guest
you have thought about.
Yeah. We'll have them after the... Now they're calling. We'll have them after the news. So far... Why? I don't know. Oh, I'm really tired, man.
Go on. Squeeze it out.
No, I've got nothing to say, really.
So far, we've talked about... I mean, we've gone through this, but I can repeat it if you want.
Yeah, go on.
We've gone through a man who may have been wrongly convicted for 5 years for kidnap when all he tried to do was help.
According to the sister?
Yeah. We've also talked to Titty Rangi. Titty Rangi Tales, call me now.
If anyone... I don't even think that place exists. Do you know what I think, right? That was a strange number that I dialed in.
The kids did sound like they were being... I don't know, there was some sort
being
of
held against
prompting
their will.
going on.
I bet they've just moved to, like, Scarborough or something, just to get away from me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past my sister. She was the brains, my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
She's
the
even schooled them in a New Zealand accent.
She was the brains, and the looks. She was the brains and the looks, when we were younger. Now I'm the looks.
Shame about the brains, though.
Well, I let her keep those.
Uh-huh.
And she's still good looking, but I think, as I've matured, and I'm sure a lot of the female listeners, and indeed some of the homosexual listeners, and some of the listeners who are not quite sure.
Bi-curious,
transgender.
or just honest.
Lesbian, will think, yeah, he's grown into his face. I'm growing out. The problem is I'm growing out of my face now. I grew into my face between about 39 and 41. Primo. I was at my peak. It's all downhill from here. literally all downhill from here.
Well, I'm glad I didn't glimpse it, did I?
No, you
missed it.
You didn't glimpse it. I've got a picture of it. Of what are we talking about here?
Well,
No, okay, no, I misunderstood. Speaking of that, Karen Danchuk's on Paul Ross tomorrow. 08. We gave a talk.
That's cheating, by the way.
We gave a talk today, and loads of the young people at the end said, "Can I have a selfie with you?" And then they gave. Do you hear me telling that girl?
Yeah.
She gave her phone to someone else. Take a selfie. I said, "It's not a selfie. It's a photograph." Can you take a selfie? That's a photograph. It's not a selfie. Has to be you, someone in the picture, taking the picture.
Your arm has to be in it. Only half of it.
Does. Young people today make me.
They didn't listen, did they?
Guys, it's quiet on the phones. That's your problem, not mine. I'll just sit here and talk. 0844 499 1000, you say.
Talk Radio.
Iain Lee, Talk Radio. Give us a call. 0844 499 1000 is the telephone number. Oh, we'll call you back. That's the way it works. We're talking about colds and being early or being late for things. I'm tempted to do a vote on whether you think that bloke was guilty or innocent. We won't. It's probably in poor taste. Maybe I'll do it on Twitter. 0844 499 1000. This is Iain Lee. This is Talk Radio, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the news.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fire up. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo, but somehow they just don't end up as mine. It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star. I've never spent much time in school, but I taught ladies plenty. It's true, I hire my body out for pay. Hey, hey, I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teague's, blown up for Raquel Welch. But when I wind up in the hay, it's only hay. Hey, hey, I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine.
So, I don't really want to get embroiled in the is Ken Livingstone an anti-Semite, because he's not. I mean, he's not. And it's all kind of, how someone just said the first 15 minutes of BBC Question Time was about Ken Livingstone. Fair play, that is some excellent newsmongering. Because what have we had this week? Hillsborough and the doctors' strike, right? Hillsborough, where we found out that your government, the Tory government, lied, right? That the police lied, that ambulance people lied, that South Yorkshire Police spent £25 million to carry on lying and perjuring themselves in court, right? And 96 people were unlawfully killed. So we've had that. We've had the junior doctors going on strike to try and make sure that they're not overstretched and that they can carry on saving lives, right? Brilliant, yeah. And the front page of all tomorrow's newspapers, 72-year-old man is an anti-Semite. That's it. One of the papers, I think it's the Telegraph, apologies if I'm wrong, calls it a Hitler rant. A Hitler rant. Now, I've not heard all of it. I don't really know that. But from what I have heard on the radio and what I have listened to myself and dissected, what he said was a fact, I think. What he said was a fact. When I heard him on LBC earlier on, it was an amazing listen. You heard him getting attacked live on air. He was saying, what I said was an historical fact. And it's all getting very, very nasty. And now I'm getting loads of nasty... I'm getting loads of nasty tweets. You can call in about that. I mean, if you want to. I guess it's what would be known as... yeah, here we go. Someone has tweeted, and I've had beef with this person on Twitter before, but of course he's not. He mentioned Hitler and everyone lost their minds. He's a dick, but he's not an anti-Semite. Pretty much, yeah, I'd buy that. I'd buy that argument. And it's the front page of all the flipping papers tomorrow. Oh, it's certainly the front page of the Telegraph. Well done, Mr. Murdoch. Front page of the Sun, do we reckon? If someone's got a picture of the front page of tomorrow's Sun, can we see it, please? Oh, man. It's like in that film. Rashid, you'll know this.
Yes, Ian. Wagwan, Ian.
Wagwan, Rashid. What's the film with Rowdy Roddy Piper where he puts on sunglasses and he can see the truth?
You got me on that one, mate.
Rashid, stay there. Dan, do you know it?
Yeah, it's They Live.
Thank you very much indeed. It's They Live. I'm starting to feel like... Now, I remember seeing that film in the 80s and thinking it was good. Would I think if I watched it this weekend, Dan?
I used to watch it. It seemed to always be on a Saturday night at 3 a.m. on Central in the 90s. You would like it.
I'm going to watch it again. I'm starting to feel like Rowdy Roddy Piper, who's sadly no longer with us, in They Live, in that I feel like I've put on the glasses and I'm starting to see the truth.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've got the squirts.
You can have too much truth. What have you called in for, Dan?
Well, you were talking about colds, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can probably tell I'm a little bit throaty at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got a new job, and I've dragged myself into work, even though I felt like lukewarm poo. But then, today, I woke up with a dodgy stomach as well.
Uh-oh.
So, I don't want to go into work tomorrow. I'm not actually very well.
No.
But it's a new job.
Yeah.
And I've got to go in because
you don't.
Bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
it? Phone in sick tomorrow. He's having a long weekend, isn't it?
No one tells me anything. So Monday's a bank holiday?
Monday's a bank holiday.
I'm working.
Of course you're working.
No one tells me anything.
Do you get double time on Monday?
No, because I'm not a shelf stacker in Asda. When I used to be a shelf stacker in Asda, yes, I would get time and a half. But on the radio, no, I'm still just earning the £600 per show fee that I get. The thing is, right...
Would you do Asda FM?
Yeah, I'd do anything. Of course I would. I'd work it. Do they pay? Yeah, of course. I want a music show. I want to... Jeff... and he said Jeff Love, not his name. Jeff Lloyd, that's the gentleman. Does yes. He does a 2 hours Beatles show every weekend.
He's the best presenter on that station.
He is.
I don't like the Beatles, but he's brilliant.
He's good. He's a nice bloke. We should try and poach him. But I would happily do a 2 hour Beach Boys or Monkees show on a radio station for very affordable rates. Let's just say. Very affordable rates. Well, Virgin is downstairs. I have to walk past Virgin to come in here, and I'm just thinking, come on, guys, come on. The front page of the Sun isn't Ken Livingstone, but it's the front page of the Metro, where it's Labour War after Hitler rant by Ken.
What I wanted to know is why in your news?
Yeah,
not your news.
No,
obviously, but
it's your news, Dan.
It's my news. I was listening to it. Why were they interviewing David Cameron? Why are they asking his opinion? Of course he's going to stick the knife in.
Yes, exactly.
You don't get a comment from Labour. You get a comment from David Cameron.
Dan, you can't go to work tomorrow. People like you annoy me, right? Because if I don't work, right, I don't get paid. I don't have sick pay, okay? Right. I'm pay per play. I turn up and I do a show, I get money for it, right? And it used to really annoy me at places that I've worked where people would come in coughing and spluttering. I said, don't come near me. You should have the day off work, right? Because
I completely agree.
You should have the day off work because we're all going to get sick, right? And there are some of us that won't get paid when we have time off sick. So you are being selfish. And now, Dan, I'm turning that finger away from somewhat metaphorical and I'm pointing it at you. You, Dan.
Get that finger out of my face.
No, I want. It's in your chest, actually. You?
Right, okay, well, I've got a bad stomach, so that's kind of pressing on the bowels.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. No, that's quite uncomfortable, I've got to be honest.
Okay, well, I apologise, Dan, but I'm not going to kiss you. Now I've caught your lurgy, because I'm not going to wash my hands.
It's going down the line.
Dan, thank you very much indeed. Rashid?
Yes, Ian.
I'm
my friend worked at Asda when he was on the customer services.
Yeah.
His name's Arshad, and I walked in and I recognised his voice on the tannoy, and I think he was a frustrated radio presenter, because he was like going, we've got a special today, ladies and gentlemen, on the bananas, we've got a special, and we've got some specials on the biscuits, so don't check out the biscuits, people, and thank you for shopping at Asda.
Uh-oh. Really?
Yeah, and I had to go up to him and say, mate, do you think you're on the radio or something like that? Thank you for shopping.
We used to get, when I was at, it was Safeway actually, was it Safeway or Asda? It was one of the two, it doesn't matter. I used to go and have to make announcements when I reduced the bread. Yeah. And if you showed any sign of character or humour, you'd get hauled in for a right royal rollicking.
Did you get nervous as well? Did you get nervous?
Yeah, I did get nervous. Yeah. Because the bing bongs were going. You've got to basically you're talking into a phone, and so it always sounded a little bit weird.
It does.
Anyway, what you got for us, boss?
The show's got a bit of a racism theme going to it, because anti-Semitism basically is racism.
Yeah. You're right, there's a bit of a racism theme. Yeah, go on.
The lady there with her brother,
Yep.
Hopefully the truth comes out, in our investigations there. See what happens. But
are you going to be racist to me, Rashid?
No, I'm not. My daughter, I haven't got a racist bone in my body. Some of my
Do you want one? It don't work like that, does it, actually?
Some of my best friends are black and Asian, right?
Oh, now, come on. That's like me saying I don't like gays. Listen, my mate knew a gay man once, said he was very nice, but...
My wife's black and she cooks a mean goat curry. Let me tell you that.
I don't know why we don't incorporate goat into our meals more often. Yes, it's chewy, but I like chewing.
Love a bit of goat. Ian, can I tell you what happened to my daughter and her school?
I wish you would, yes.
They went to Stratford-upon-Avon because it's Shakespeare's 400th or 500th or 6th, I can't remember. Shakespeare's... So they went on a school trip.
No, hang on a minute. I just want to know exactly how ignorant you are. It's his what?
Let me think. I work nights, you see. I work nights to get a bit foggy. Shakespeare...
I work nights, mate, and I know what...
Shakespeare's 600th birthday.
No.
What is it then?
It's his 400th anniversary of his death.
400. Okay, not too bad. Okay, I did listen to Othello last night while I was driving to check out what that one was about, because my daughter had a racist incident in Stratford-upon-Avon. What happened? They were there in the school. They're only like 13, 14-year-olds. They've gone on a field trip.
Yeah.
And apparently two pupils got racially targeted by an elderly lady. And one of them, as they were crossing the road, one of them have said to the school children, why don't you go back to where you come from? And then there was another incident where one of the pupils got actually pushed and they fell over. And
who is this? Your sister?
My daughter.
Your daughter. And where is your daughter from? What part of the country?
Well, we're mixed heritage. My wife is East African.
Yeah, but what part of this country? I'm assuming she was born here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, whereabouts does she live?
West Midlands, Birmingham.
Yeah, well, she should have gone, I don't want to go back there, it's a dump.
I know, but what they did well. The school was pleased with them because they never retaliated. They were quiet. They just didn't say anything back because it could have got out of hand. Loads of youth shouting at an elderly lady or something like that. But when the thing is, when they got back to the coach, they complained to the teacher, and the teacher said to both separate incidents, "Can you describe the lady for us?" And they gave the same description of. So this lady was going around racially abusing people. I don't think she must have just watched Othello or something like that,
Or, well, maybe she's, I'm not justifying racism, but maybe she was, nuts, maybe she wasn't well.
Yeah.
Because it's not normal to go around shouting at anybody, whatever you're shouting.
I just think personally, people read the headlines, certain media outlets, and they just, if they're reading the same media every day, they just get a warped view of...
Yeah, I know. The world sucks a bit, doesn't it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rashid, nice to talk to you, mate.
Nice one, mate.
Ta-ta. Sam, Alan, Richard, stay there. 0844 499 1000. 0844, yes, 0844 499 1000. Iain Lee, Talk Radio. You can call about anything, right? And and this is the joy of this show is we can talk nonsense, and we have been speaking nonsense. We've also been speaking about some quite heavy shiz, man. And racism has been a theme of the show, which I wouldn't have, if you'd have asked me an hour and 20 minutes ago, what, racism tonight? Shall we do that, guys? I don't know. It's the way conversations go, Alan, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
When you go out with your mates
at the pub.
At the pub, yeah.
Yeah. We just talk about anything like topical.
Exactly. When you turn up, hang on a minute. Just have a look at you, you coward. Right. Did you just fart then, Alan?
No, I'm not smoking.
What?
I'm having a cigarette outside.
An actual fag?
Yep.
That's old school, very retro.
B&H Gold.
Beautiful. Go on, have a drag on it, go on. Oh, you didn't hold it?
Well,
it's not proper.
If you don't hold it, you get less cancer, which relates to another celebrity death.
Can I just say that what we used to call bumming a fag does not give you less cancer. Where you just breathe it, you just suck it in and then blow it straight out. That doesn't give you less cancer.
All right.
So you might as well enjoy those smokes, mate.
Yeah, because I smoke 15 a day.
Flippin' heck, really? And you're a big man.
Yeah. You've seen the picture of me and the horse, haven't you?
I've seen a picture of you. Well, it wasn't a real horse. Any animal rights peoples out there that are listening. Flippin' heck, mate. 50 smokes a day.
15.
Oh, 15. All right, go on then. Right, what you got?
Barry Howard, who was in Heidi High, he died today.
He was one of the camp couple, wasn't he?
He was one of the dancers.
One of the ballroom dancers, yeah, he died. He's not quite up there with Victoria Wood and Prince, is he?
So, but just another celebrity death in 2016.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. If you're a celebrity, boy, oh boy, oh boy, you better watch out. There's somebody out there taking them down, one by one.
Picking them off like snipers.
Picking them off like snipers. Seriously, it is. I genuinely think there's that there is something going on.
All right. I don't think Ken Livingstone was involved with that.
No, not. Can I just? I'm not in any way suggesting that Ken Livingstone was in any way implicated in the death of the gentleman ballroom dancer from Heidi High. I can say almost with certainty that.
And Jeremy Corbyn saying, "Crisis? What crisis?"
Yep.
And we know Corbyn and Livingstone are like best buddies.
Well, they're mates, and what I need to do, and I may or I may not, I need to listen to exactly what he said. I heard him repeating it later on and defending it, and I thought, yeah, it sounds all right. I thought it sounds stupid that he said it, and but I thought what he was saying, yeah, it sounds all right. But I need to get the original thing. But then you see, Alan, we all want to be angry. And we all want to hate someone. And people hated Ken Livingstone in the 80s, right? Because when he ran the Greater London Council, the GLC. Oh, he's helping blind black lesbians in wheelchairs. It was all that. Actually, what he was doing was great work for minorities, which makes me think he's probably not anti-Semitic.
No, he's just trying to get his face in the papers again.
Well,
Anyway. I don't think he's suited retirement. He just wants to be back in the limelight where he belongs.
I don't think he wants to be back in the limelight for this.
That's what I mean. He's back in the limelight for all the wrong reasons.
Back in the limelight for all the wrong reasons. Alan, it's always nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Ta-ta. Sam's on the line. Yes, Sam.
Hello, you okay?
I'm all right, Sam. Yeah. I'm hoping. I think I'm on the other side of my cold, and I'm hoping that the voice holds. If the voice holds, we've made it through. We've made progress, Sam.
Oh, well, I really do hope you get better soon. Before I start, I just want to say everyone on Periscope is really lovely, so just... like
everyone? Really?
Well, maybe not Simon, but yeah.
Simon, stop being nasty. But for those who don't know, I should say, if you want to watch the show, you can go to periscope.tv/Iain Lee, IAINLEE, and you can have a little watch at what is going on.
I would like to talk about the flu. Well, not the flu, colds and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, I went to last year's festival. I think it might be last year. I saw Noel Gallagher, and he was like the headline guy.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but I was there for the experience. Don't judge me. Anyway, it was full of like middle-aged blokes, as you do, because it's Noel Gallagher, and I think it was Wonderwall. I think it was. And everyone rushed to the front of it, and it was like just,
yeah.
And it was horrible because like so many people there. I had work, not the day after, but the day after that. So I got the lurgy, whatever it is.
From you got the. Hang on a minute. What the hell is wrong with your generation? You got the lurgy from the mosh pit at a Noel Gallagher gig.
Hardly a mosh pit, really, mate. But but yeah, it was weird because I think it just. I'm not really a people person. I'm a very introverted person.
Yes.
And I don't really go to music festivals very often. It's not exactly something you do, every weekend. Well, anyway. But no, it was strange because I went back to work, WH Smith. Anyway, that's probably not important. And obviously, when you work in retail,
why are the floors of WH Smith so dirty?
It's not my fault, mate. I'm sorry. I'll speak to management.
All right.
Yeah.
They're filthy. How does WH Smith still exist?
Hey, hang on.
I like WH Smith. I always buy my music magazines from there, right?
I used to buy the Enemy from there, but yeah.
But you walk in there and it's like walking into 1988.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Oh.
Although I wasn't born then, obviously.
Don't do that, jeez.
What?
Go on then, young man. Yeah.
Anyway, also, I would like to recommend a band to you. Or want you to listen to them or whatever.
Yeah.
Ballpark Music.
Oh, all right, hang on a minute. We'll listen to them now. Hang on a second.
Okay. Then.
Ballpark Music.
Yeah, any song. They're quite a weird band, but you might like them.
I don't like the name of them already. All right, Ballpark Music. We're going to go for "She Only Loves Me When I'm There." Is that a good one to start with?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, they're all good, really.
All right, I bet it's not. Hang on. Ripping off Radiohead there, nice, I like it.
You get a small beaty soon.
No, it's rubbish.
No, don't. Oh,
let's just jump. All right, let's just jump a bit. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I quite like that. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, I thought I'd like them. That's pretty much it, mate, really.
All right, nice one. Thank you, sir. 08444991000. Yes, Craig?
I'm a racist. Apparently you can't catch the same cold twice.
Did you say hello racist?
No, I'm a racist.
Oh, you're a racist?
Yeah.
Why?
But you can't catch the same cold twice.
Why are you a racist?
I did an online test and I was a racist. It surprised me.
What online test did you do?
It's called Project Implicit.
Project Implicit?
And it's on Harvard website.
Oh, yeah, projectimplicit.com.
Yeah, and you can choose if you want to see if you're religious thingy, and one of them is racism.
Mental health, social attitudes, is that where I'm going?
The page I'm on is...
Log in or register to find out your implicit associations about race, gender, sexual orientation and other topics.
The one.
All right, shall I... I tell you what, we'll have a quick break. Stay there, Craig, and we'll find out if I'm a racist or not. Well, have I got to register?
No.
Oh.
You if you're on the same page as me, you got the list where you can the top blue.
Oh, demonstration. The demonstration test.
The one I got. It's the first one.
Race.
Oh, they move around every time.
I'm in.
Cool.
Right. So we're going to find out if I'm a racist or not.
Right. Okay. It takes about 5 minutes, I think.
Okay. Hang on a minute. Well, we'll do this. So, okay. I'm ready to begin. Right. Loading. Click here to begin. Right.
That's the one.
Okay. Put your middle or index fingers on the E and I keys of your keyboard. Words or images representing the categories at the top will appear one by one. When the item belongs to a category on the left, press the E key. Right, the I key. Items only belong to one category. If you make an error, this is all right. Okay. Right, here we go. That's a black man. He belongs on the left.
Faster than that.
White woman on the right. Right. White right. Right. White right. White right. White right. White right. Black left. Black left. White right. White right. Black left. Black left. White right. How long's this gone for? Black left.
It's about 5 minutes.
Black left of this. Right. Okay. So what it was there wasn't saying white is right. It said in the top left-hand corner, it said black people, and in the top right-hand corner, it said white people, and then pictures of black people and white people are flashed up at me. Now, this is now it's instead of saying black people and white people, it says bad and good.
This is where you mess up.
This is where you messed up because you're a racist. I'm a nice guy.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
All right, Avenue Q. I'm going to put the black people in good and the white people in bad, and that makes me anti-racist, yeah?
That's what I was doing.
Oh, okay, right. Evil is bad. Laughter is good. Terrible is bad. Horrible is bad. Nasty is bad. Hurt is bad. Agony is bad. Failure is bad. Awful bad. Peace. Glorious. Horrible. Joy, happy. How long is this? Pleasure, love, failure.
5 minutes, right?
To be honest, this is better than Julia Hartley-Brew's show. I'm joking. Wonderful, love, wonderful.
The first hour.
Okay, right. See above, the four categories you saw separately now appear together. So top left corner, black people or bad, white people or good. You're enjoying. This is like a good old-fashioned computer game, isn't it?
Yeah, I was well cocky. I ain't a racist.
Right. White person goes to the right, where it all says white people are good. Terrible goes to the left, black people are bad. So white person, right, pleasure is good. White goes there, laughter goes there. White man, nasty goes there. White, peace, black, joy, black, failure, black, glorious, black, evil, black, horrible. Right, okay. Flipping it. What is going on?
It's a reaction test. The answer's not really important, it's the reaction.
Sort the same four categories again. Remember, go as fast as you can. All right, I'm going to go really, really fast now. So, white, pleasure, black, nasty, black, peace, black, laughter, white, terrible, white, awful, white, horrible, white, love, black, failure, black, hurt, white, wonderful, white, glorious, white, agony, black, evil. Hang on a second. Is this really done by Harvard, or is this just set up by a bunch of racists to make us feel... What the hell is going on here?
I did it. No one else would do it because they didn't want to prove it.
I don't... Listen, if I'm a racist, I want to know about it. Right.
Well, we all have those thoughts, don't we?
Flipping it. Right, so now they've swapped. It says white people on the left and black people on the right. How much more of this... am I halfway through it yet?
Well, it took about 5 minutes, so yeah, right. You're well into it.
All right. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. He's gone. Let's get him back. He's getting back. He started something now. I want that racist on the line. Black, white. Flipping it. Can we have a little break from that? An half hard work, Dennis.
Sorry?
Yeah. In half hard work, Dennis.
Well, why are you playing a damn silly game when it's obviously you're racist from the start?
Well, I'm
a born racist.
I want proof that I'm a racist, Dennis.
Oh, I'll tell you, I was born a racist. I love the human race.
Oh, there we go. There you go, you see.
Listen to me, there's no such thing as black and white.
Well, there is.
Different shades of the same brown.
Well, no, no.
And then the idiots who are always on about this are the ones who lay out in the sun trying to get brown, and then come back and call somebody racist for being black.
Hang on a minute, I'm doing it now. Pleasure, black, failure, black,
You
joy.
don't need that silly game.
I do. I need to find out if I'm a racist or not.
Well, you ought to know before that. You don't need to go through a damn...
I need stats. I can't do it and talk to you at the same time. Laughter is good. Right. I think we're at the end now. I think this is the last one. So, black, happy, white, agony, white, laughter, white, terrible, white, awful, white, horrible, black, pleasure, black, wonderful, black, nasty, white, joy, white, hurt, white, evil, white, glorious, black, failure, white, peace. I'm tapping buttons while I'm saying these and sending these into the categories that have been assigned by black, love, black, joy. Black Joy. I've got an album called Black Joy, and it's half good, actually. Please wait. Right, we're going to find out, Craig. We're going to find out. Please wait. Press the space bar to continue. You are a massive racist!
It says say, does it?
No, it doesn't say that. Then I've got to answer some questions. Craig, you never told me I'd have to do a Q&A at the end.
Well, it's one of the questions, are you racist?
The first question is, right, which statement best describes you? And these are the options, right? I strongly prefer white people to black people. I moderately prefer white people to black people. I slightly prefer white people to black people. I like white people and black people equally. There we go. Should I say that?
Well, you go with the flow.
Please rate how warm or cold you feel towards the following people. 0 is cold, 5 is neutral, 10 is warm. Black people, neutral, 5. White people, neutral. Neutral, I don't really like people.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
No one group should dominate society. I slightly agree. Some people are just inferior to others. I slightly agree, but not because of race.
That's exactly,
Isn't it? We should do what we can. I think the first thing had nothing to do with it. It's all based on these questions.
No, it tells you the reaction answer.
We should do what we can to equalise conditions for different people. Yeah, I moderately agree. I'm a moderate socialist. To get ahead in life, it's sometimes necessary. Dennis? He's gone. All right, well, fair play. Maybe I won my tennis. To get ahead in life, it's sometimes necessary to step on others. I slightly agree. Our forefathers ought to be honoured more for the way they've built our society. At the same time, we ought to put an end to those forces destroying it. That's nonsense. Strongly disagree.
A bit, psychobabble.
If the society so wants, it's the duty of every true citizen to help eliminate the evil that poisons our country from within. I slightly agree. There are many radical... Go on.
I confess I did it a while ago, so I can't remember this bit.
All right, I moderately agree. It is better to accept bad literature than to censor it. I strongly agree. The situation in the society of today would be improved if troublemakers were treated with humanity and reason. I moderately agree. If there's any more questions, Craig, I'm coming to Wales, and I'm going to kick you... Oh, you're crying out loud.
I think they may have added this bit since I've done it.
Sex? Yes, please. Age? They want to know about me. 42. Ethnicity? White British. Race? White. How many IATs? None. Political identity? None of your business. Political party affiliation? None of your business. Occupation? Racist. Religious affiliation? Ku Klux Klan. Religiosity?
What the hell's a religiosity?
I'm going to say I've got 5+ O levels. I can't be bothered with this. Yeah, I've got a degree.
Well, that's an art, though. That's a Mickey Mouse one.
Shut up, man. It's performing arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Current postal code.
Be a tree.
Yeah, we had to do that once. It went half good. Right, okay, I'm going to find out. Am I a racist? No, I'm not.
Oh, so I really am a racist then.
It says here, your data suggests slight automatic preference for white people compared to black people.
Yeah, that's what I had, really. It didn't say you are a massive racist.
Hang on a minute, Craig. With the greatest of respect, buddy, we just spaffed 10 minutes of radio time because you phoned up and said you were a massive racist because a computer game had told you so.
No, I said I was a racist and you can't catch the same...
He's cut him off. 10 minutes! 10 minutes of precious airtime of me going black, good, white, evil, love, happy, good, black, white. There's the podcast, though. And don't put the explanation in. Just put that in. Yes, Emma!
Hello,
Hello,
Ian.
Emma. Sorry about
Hi.
that.
I'm a first-time caller, so be gentle with me,
It's
please.
nice to have you on board, Emma. What have you got for us?
Well, first of all, I don't know who's right or wrong, you or me, but we used to call bumming a fag when you made it too wet.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, no, actually, no, you're right. I was doing it, say, when they weren't sucking down the
it's
smoke.
not when you hold it in, it's when you kind of
You are...
put it inside your mouth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go
and
do that
too
again.
Wet. Put it inside your mouth like that, and it gets too wet.
When I was a student, quite often people would have to pass around cigarettes because we didn't have enough money for cigarettes, pass
we
around
did
roll-ups.
that too.
And if there was bumming a fag and bogarting a fag, let's just say. And
What
that
was
meant
bogarting?
Bogarting was when they just kept it all the time and didn't pass it round.
Oh, no, that's not good.
That's
and
not
chipping. Did you do chipping?
What's chipping?
Chipping is when you put it out, like, I don't know, if you had to quickly go and answer the phone, but you do it so that it's not stubbed out.
Right.
So you say, oh, chip my fag for me.
I miss the smoking culture that
Do
this
you?
country was so good at.
Yeah.
Do you still smoke, Emma?
Yeah, not so much. I smoke in the garden about 5 a day. But I love my fags. But anyway, that's not what I called up
I
for.
love my fags. Kath, can we clip Emma saying I love my fags, please? Thank you very much indeed. There we go. Yes, go on.
I just wondered if you could do some matchmaking for me because because I'm single.
Yeah.
And I'm on a couple of dating websites. I'm not getting anywhere.
Fagsmokers.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah.
And I'm not coming on to you or anything, because I know you're married and you've got kids. But I just want someone with your sense of humour.
Oh, okay.
An intelligent sense of humour.
Are you hot?
Yeah.
Describe yourself, Emma.
I would say I'm attractive. I'm 5'2". I'm slim.
Wow.
I'm nice. I'm a nice person.
48?
47.
47. I'm good at that, aren't I?
How do you know that?
I'm good. I'm good at that.
No, seriously.
I'm good at that.
That's a good guess.
Thank you. Well.
But no, 47.
Yep.
But I have a Cocker Spaniel.
Well.
So I like my walks.
You like your walks and you like your fags.
Yeah.
You like gin?
No, I've never been into the gym.
No. What booze do you like?
What booze? I have wine or vodka and orange. They've just brought out, what is it? Is it Cedar Rose?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
Right, and they've brought out a new brand where they do wine with fruits, which is really, really nice. Like raspberry and blueberry.
And what do you want from a man?
What do I want?
Sex.
Right, so,
hard, powerful, thrusting, dynamic, adventurous, imaginative,
All of
slightly
that.
dangerous sex.
Yeah. That would be good. But it's got to, there has to be laughter. I mean, the way I see it, I'm 47 now. In 13 years' time, I'll be 60.
Yeah.
So, the looks, that they won't be, you lose your looks by then anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're gone before
So
then, yeah.
you have to be left with laughter, don't you?
Yeah.
And passion.
Yeah. Okay.
So
well,
that's crucial.
Let's try something.
Yeah.
Noel.
Yeah.
Say hello to Emma.
Hello, Emma. How are you,
Hello,
darling?
Noel. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Whereabouts are you calling from?
I'm from Royal Leamington Spa.
Oh, it's quite far, isn't it?
Where are you from, Acton?
I'm Hertfordshire.
All right, that's a bit vague, but never mind.
She's not going to give out. She's not going to give out her address. No.
My postcode.
Whoa. Come on, bit of respect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Do you like all of the things that were listed there, Noel? Do you like, for example, wild, hard, thrusting, moist?
Oh, I love sex.
Who doesn't?
I love sex.
Slightly dangerous, naughty, alfresco intercourse. You like that, yeah?
No, actually, I abstain from everything, you know, even the hand job.
All right, so, well, that saves Emma some work.
Now, TMI.
Well, it saves you having to, you know. So, Emma, do you like going out walking dogs, Noel?
I like walking. Dogs don't like me.
Why is that, Noel?
I like dogs. I know, they just bark at me, you know, there's something about me.
They can pick up dark...
Do they hump your leg?
She's obsessed.
Sorry, it's your fault.
This is Emma's flirting.
It's your fault, Ian.
No,
you got onto the subject.
No, I didn't get onto bestiality.
Well, I was just talking clean about walking dogs and everything, and you started on the whole sex thing.
Well, you started on the dog sex thing.
Okay, fair enough.
What, have you got a dog?
Yeah, Cocker Spaniel, but he is quite frisky.
All right.
So I'm not sure.
They're nice dogs.
Yeah, he is. He's a nutter, though.
I like sensual music.
I'm guessing it's not cut really working between you two, is it? No, and I feel a bit silly playing the Je t'aime music now. Hang on a second.
Okay. Is that what it is?
I'm not a very good conversationalist.
I don't think she wants to do much talking. Jane, Jane, I'm going to something on the screen. Emma, I tell you what we'll do is we will we'll see if anybody's listening who might want to engage in intercourse with you.
Okay, that would be great. Or the before bits too. That would be good.
Oh yeah. We'll make sure not just like a pervert or something. They just wants to go and do that. And then,
one play, two play, three play, four play.
Yeah.
I think
I meant talking.
I think you're better off without Noel. I don't think you're suited.
Okay. Well, you got my number.
Yep.
Don't give it out, but you know.
98 69 69 69.
That was the year of my birth, actually.
And
I love my fag.
There we go. That's that sorted. Emma, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, me too.
Okay. Noel, we'll speak to you when we come back from the break. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I love my fags.
Hiya, Noel.
Oh, hello, Catherine.
It's just you and me, kid, yet again.
All right, yeah. Can I just say that I am Noel Taylor, the inventor.
Yes.
I'm also Leon Royliat, the singer. And I am Lord Jesus Christ. And I have good news.
Whoa.
Has ended.
Oh, it's over. Can we just rewind? I got the inventor thing. Fine. We know what you've invented. I don't think we need to go into that again. I know you've had trouble with your organ music-wise. Right, what's the Messiah thing all about? You slipped that one in. Why didn't you not say that like 2 days ago when you started phoning in?
Well, in 1994, I realised, God said to me, you will be king, you will rule nations. I didn't realise that meant that I was Lord Jesus Christ until recently.
When did that occur
to you? When I invented Paradise Earth.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, and also I'm pretty clever. I've invented over 300 things, and I've composed over 300 songs, and I've written over 300 jokes.
What's with the 300 thing?
It's just that I've noticed it's just over 300 each time.
Oh. Do you think you've got to think about 300? Do you think you get to 300 and then stop, or is that where your juice runs out?
No, well, I've lost the ability to write songs as I've gotten older. I think as you're younger, you got more energy and you've got the capacity to write things better. You're more imaginative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Armageddon's ended, which is big news, isn't it? It's good news.
I didn't think it could end. I thought it started and then that was it. I didn't think you could.
No.
You called it off.
There's Paradise Surf for 1,000 years. Then there's a war. Satan's let out of prison, and then there's a war, a short war, and that's for a season. That's how it's put in the Bible, and then it's Paradise Surf forevermore for eternity. Then.
Right. Okay. Well, that sounds like a good schedule for me. I could probably make it. You'll be there, I imagine.
Yeah, and we might get married. You know.
I don't think we. Well, but who knows? I mean, what did you think of Emma there? You're talking of marriage, you know, it sounded like it was getting quite, I don't know, it sounded quite promising for maybe a second.
Yeah, I didn't hear all of the conversation between Ian and Emma, but she sounded very nice. She did. And she's got a dog I might be able to get along with.
Well, it's more about her, isn't it, than the dog? But, I mean, the dog's a start.
Yeah. I think it's important to get along with the dog if it's especially if it's someone. Yeah, they like that. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you which trees will be planted on Paradise Surf?
Always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's orange, banana, coconut, mango, pomegranate, pear, plum, lemon, apple, hazelnuts, lime, almonds and Brazil nuts.
Well, that sounds pretty complete.
Yeah, well it's a 1 acre deep oasis and a 1 acre wide oasis, and it'll be round. So the trees will be all the way around that, so there'll be plenty of room to fit, what is it, probably 10 trees there.
I like your plans and everything, and I don't want to throw you off at all, because I can tell you thought about this a lot. But there's one thing, and I'm going to be a bit pernickety. Do you mind?
No, that's all right, yeah.
Banana's not a tree, it's a herb.
Sorry?
A banana doesn't grow on a tree, it's a herb.
Oh, well,
Might just rethink that bit. Yeah, it grows, and they grow kind of upside down. But
no, it grows on a tree, bananas, I'm sure it does.
It's a herb. Just have a look at it. I don't think you need to alter an awful lot, just might want to rethink the banana thing.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, I need to put that in a different section.
You do?
Perhaps tomorrow I can phone up with the list of plants unless you're struggling for callers and you want me to continue.
No, we're all right, I think. But thanks, Noel, and lovely to speak to you again. and do keep me abreast of your plans.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Noel.
I'm back now.
I said abreast.
I noticed that. Here's something. He's right, though. Bananas grow on trees.
No, it's a herb.
It doesn't matter if it's a herb or not. It grows on a tree, mate.
No, it's more of a plant.
It's a banana tree.
It's a plant, so no.
All right, why don't you put one in a pot and shove it up your backside?
No need for that.
Every need for it. No, you're not still there, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Look. Keith's on the line. Yes, Keith.
Hey, Iain. Hi, how are you?
I love my facts.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
I've been feeling so very, very racist so far on the show. And then I heard this call from the lovely lady, and then I just thought, oh, do you know, there's only one thing I want to do. Do you know what that one thing is I want to do? I want to rub my wrist, baby. Do you want to rub the wrist with me, Iain? Tell me, do you want to rub the wrist? I'm feeling so good now and sexy, and I want to rub the wrist.
Thank you. No, thank you. Oh God! Just remind me of those trees again, please, Noel.
Banana.
Yeah.
Coconut.
Yes.
Mango.
Yep.
Pomegranate. Pear.
Yes.
Plum.
Yes.
Lemon.
Any more?
Apple.
Okay.
Hazelnuts.
We done?
Lime.
Yes.
Almonds and Brazil nuts.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed. 0844 499 1000. I've got literally no idea what's happening. When Kath was talking, I was really hungry, and I went out into the office, and I found some cold chips, and I ate those cold chips. I'm now suspicious that those cold chips were actually LSD tabs. I was shoving them down my throat, and I really wasn't paying much attention. Will says, I'm laughing like a tit, and my fellow passengers are giving me weird looks. Well, I'm glad to hear it. We haven't even got to the straight-to-air bit of the show yet. It's a strange one. I love the fact that you've not really gone for the Ken Livingstone thing, and it's brilliant that you haven't. We'll talk about it if you want, but it's brilliant that you haven't, because it means that you are... This is unlike any other late-night phone-in radio show, right? And you are unlike any other late-night phone-in radio show audience. You are the disenfranchised, because all the other places will be doing the phone-ins about, should Jeremy Corbyn resign? Is Ken Livingstone a Nazi? All of this stuff, right? And we kind of had the conversation about it in the way that people have a conversation. And you ain't bitten. You ain't bitten. You haven't bitten. And that makes me proud. We're doing good work here, guys. Kyle's on the line. Yes, Kyle.
Evening, you okay?
I'm all right, fella. What you got for us, boss?
Well, I think you probably know this story, but when you were talking about smoking earlier, I remember the Paul McCartney tale he used to tell when he was listening to two cleaners backstage at a Ray Charles concert.
Oh, yeah.
You know this?
No, go on.
And he said, one cleaner was saying to the other, saying, oh, that Ray Charles, he doesn't pay too much money, does he? I've just seen two of his band showing a cigarette in the toilets.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, the magical cigarettes of rock and roll performers. Well, there you go. Weird show tonight, isn't it, Carl?
Hi, it's all right. I'm sort of a bit confused by Noel. I'm not quite sure what his take on things is.
No, nor can I.
Oh, but that lady, she was quite nice. And, I'm 42 now, and I'm still single.
I love my bags.
So, well, you never know. There may be... No, Kyle, there may be hope for all of us. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Guys, that wasn't even the weird part of the show. That starts after the news when we take calls straight to air. Don't call us for a second. I'm not even going to give you the phone number. I will give you the phone number after we've had a little bit of some adverts and then some news.
Talk Radio.
Ah, man alive. I think we need to summon up all of our psychic energies for the next 60 minutes of radio, because if it's anything like the last 120 minutes, it's going to be hard work. I feel up to the challenge, dear listener. Do you? Do you? You sure? If not, I suggest you turn off your radio now and go to bed. If you want to stick around, speak to you after this. Ah, the bloody computer didn't work. Hang on a second. Hang on. Is this going to work? Right, that's going to work. So we want... Hang on. Where have you gone? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Bear with me. Don't worry. No, don't want that. Don't want that. It's gone. It's just vanished from my computer. Bear with me. 0844 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're more than welcome to. Oh dear, I'm trying to find a bit of music, and I just this second had it in front of me, and then it disappeared. Isn't that funny? Computers are supposed to make our lives easier, and instead they just make things a whole lot harder. It's gone. It doesn't matter. We'll find it a bit later on. If you want to give us a call tonight, now the things change. You call up, you dial the number 0844 499 1000, 7 pence a minute plus access charge, significantly more from a landline, from a mobile, and you come straight to air. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello, I can hear you.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I'm Sue.
Yep.
Yeah. But how do you think the show's gone tonight?
It's been unusual.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty normal. one of your shows.
Oh.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, here's what I think about racism. I think it's bad, to be honest.
You think racism is bad? What makes you say that?
Yeah. Well, just doesn't sound very nice. Racism. I don't like using the isms at the end of the word. Kind of makes my tongue tingle. It's not.
Yeah.
Not always.
Is that the only thing? Do you think that just the word racism is bad, or the actual concept of racism is bad?
What is the concept?
Right. Do you know what racism is?
Yeah, it's like something to do with Chinese food, isn't it? Like not eating it with chopsticks or something.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's not eating Chinese. Don't cry. It's not eating Chinese food with chopsticks the way the Chinese intended it to be eaten. And I have racist friends who we sit down at a Chinese restaurant, I pick up the chopsticks, they pick up a fork. And I say, "You racist." And we enjoy our meal.
Prawn crackers with my hands as well. So.
Well, prawn crackers with your hand, that's fine. You're not meant to use chopsticks for those. Are you a racist, caller?
Oh, no, of course not. I called in a couple of weeks ago. You might remember we were talking about funerals and mentioned something about that.
Okay, so you use chopsticks, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm
no,
glad...
I don't, actually.
So you are a racist?
I use a knife, usually. But no, I wouldn't. I mean, in the common sense, in the non-controlling sense, yeah, probably. But not in the ownership sense, really.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for your call.
Okay, it's cool.
Yep. The show's really starting to take a shape now, isn't it, guys? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's me again.
Hey, man.
It's Sam. Sorry.
Hey,
yeah.
Sam.
I want to talk about. I want to talk about Prince because, like, obviously it's a huge shame. I'm not again. I'm not Anyway, what I'm against is the fact that
This is the music that I was looking for. This is the music I was looking for, and I've found it on YouTube. I had it on my computer, but it's gone. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, the tabloids, because basically they just keep on talking about it, like, constantly. And yes, it happened, a week ago? Just under a week ago now?
No, when did Prince... Was it a week? No, but wasn't it this week? What day is it today?
I don't know.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday, because I've got the kids tomorrow.
So, yeah.
Do you know what? I have no idea when Prince died.
Hang on.
This week. He died this week. He died this week.
Yeah. But, I mean, every single day... I'm not sure... I haven't seen the Sun today. But I'm not sure if they've, made another story about him. But there's been so many things about it, which, obviously is a big news story. But they keep on, talking about his sex life, about people...
I would be disappointed. There's a big revelation yesterday that he had a private sex dungeon. I would have been disappointed if Prince hadn't have had a private sex dungeon.
Exactly. I mean, that's quite exciting. But Prince is quite a secretive guy, though, isn't he, really? He's quite one of those guys that you think, oh, he would. You know what I mean? That sounds weird.
Yeah.
But,
he would.
But, yeah,
and he did.
There's also things that are saying that he's got, like, a secret vault full of his old music and stuff, and, unreleased tracks and things. That's exciting. But, people coming out of the woodwork saying, oh, I did it with him once. That's not really news, is it? Because many pop stars have done it with many people, Well,
yeah. it's true.
I'm sure. I'm not an expert on this whole thing, as you probably know.
Pop stars are very, very horny people.
Yeah. Aren't we all, though? We're all humans, after all.
Not anymore. You're a young man. It'll wear off.
I hope not.
Wow.
Anyway, mate, have a good night, yeah?
Thanks very much indeed. Maybe we should put you in touch with Emma, who was on earlier on. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, no, hang on, your fader's down. There you go, line 1, you're on now.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Russ. How you doing, mate? You all right?
All right, mate. Just a quickie about you're on about earlier on bumming fags.
Yes.
We used to call it duck arsing.
Getting it all wet and useless.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, back in the day when I used to smoke the rock and roll cigarettes.
Cheeky. Yep.
I was a bit of a selfish smoker, like, I'd roll my own and, it's like, I want to enjoy it to myself. You smoke your own sort of thing. And so I used to actually, I'll call it duck arse, my cigarettes. I used to I liked it that way for some reason. I don't know why. Not too much, just a little bit of moisture there, so it doesn't, so your roll-up doesn't fall out your mouth, it sort of sticks to your lip.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, God. I've smoked roll-ups in the past, and when it sticks to your lips, though, you can peel a bit of your lip off.
No, it's just the paper sticking to your lip.
Yeah, but if the paper sticks to your lips, and I've had this where a bit of the lip gets peeled off.
What about when you get like a big fat? I'm talking about the rock and roll ones.
All right, which of course I have to say we don't condone here, guys.
No, definitely not. When you get a big fat piece of bark out of the cigarette,
yes,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
And it goes straight through the side of your cigarette paper.
Yep.
And you've got to start the whole process again.
Boy, oh boy. Well, that'll teach you.
It will.
I haven't had a cigarette of any description for well over 11 years. Boy, don't I feel and sound better for it.
Well, I never used to smoke cigarettes, mate, until I packed up the other ones, and since then I smoke like a
mate,
chimney.
Stop it. You're killing yourself, man. You know that. You don't need me to tell you that.
I know, mate, I know. I've got to do it at some point. I've got the doctor on my case at the minute,
Well, the doctor is right, Russ, but, you do these things. Julia Hartley-Brewer sent out a tweet. Is there anyone in the Labour Party who wants to come on my talk radio show tomorrow and defend Ken Livingstone? # not you, George. He's not an anti-Semite. And isn't it funny, the Tory party, which historically has been massively racist, is just pouncing on this wonderful opportunity to have a go at a bloke talking about history. Isn't it funny? The Tory party is doing everything it can. They're the guys that scrapped £30 benefits, took 30 quid a week off of disabled people. Those guys. They're the guys that were the Tory party involved in the cover up in Hillsborough and stuff like that. Those guys. They're the guys that are causing junior doctors to continue to go on strike, and those guys, yeah. They're having a pop at the Labour Party for being anti-Semitic. Oh, line 1 disappeared. Now's an excellent time for a break. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Touch a man's wedding. Peed in a swimming pool. In the field. Taking a pole on the chin. Nothing can hold me when I go inside her. So right, you can't be wrong. Now suck on your tit, please.
Oh, steady on.
Yeah, I've got to go. My mum's coming.
Thank you very much indeed. Okay, lovely. Well done. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Hello, line 2.
Yeah, hi there. How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
What
not too bad. Well, just like to talk about the gentrification of East London.
Away you go.
Well, I'm surrounded by beards, many beards, tattoos, skinny jeans, loads of people talking about the rustic, urban East End experience.
Yes.
Cat emporiums, cereal bars, and pointless places that I've got no need to go into. None at all.
Well, don't go into them then.
It's a takeover. It's a hostile takeover. I feel marginalised.
Where's the hostility?
Absolutely marginalised.
Where's the hostility?
The hostility. Well, there's beards, skinny jeans, tattoos.
I've got a beard.
Parlours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, big beards. Have you got a big beard?
No, I was going to have a big beard and then I bottled it.
Yeah. Well, big beards.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans.
Tattoo parlours.
Do you pay £10 for a bowl of cereal?
No, and I know the place you're talking about, but I kind of respect. I laughed at those guys for doing that, but now I quite respect them.
Really?
If they can run a business where they can convince people to pay a tenner for a bowl of cereal, good luck to them. Pay through the nose for a bowl of cereal. Yep.
And washing out all the local people that provide good old rustic, greasy bacon, bats, bagels, all the rest of it.
Well,
and
you can still get
on the back of that. You got coffee shops.
Yeah.
You got estate agents, and then you got. Well, it's just a complete washout, isn't it? It's just like pushing everyone out and moving another lot of people in. And they're not indigenous to the area.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? Bethnal Green.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you've not been pushed out, have you?
Well, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, what, of Bethnal Green?
Yeah. Well,
you've been pushed. You live in Bethnal Green, but you've been pushed out of Bethnal Green.
No, hang on, wait a second.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Full of village cycle shops, pointless little coffee shops.
Have you been pushed out of Bethnal Green?
Hug a mug.
Hug a what?
Pushed up metaphorically. Pushed out. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what. I don't know what you mean.
The change in face. Yeah.
So I don't know what you mean by pushed out metaphorically, because you're either pushed out or you're not, and you're not.
No, it's the moving forwards, of the pointless shops.
The cat emporiums.
Go in and buy a load of origami ashtrays, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
there are still greasy spoon cafes around Bethnal Green. I was there about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, but you got like the Breakfast Club and stuff like that. Places like that, they're just they're like a BuzzFeed. Do you know what I mean? And and as the money moves forward, like from Bishopsgate, Shoreditch pushes forward, all the rents of the shops go up, and then so like normal local businesses can't maintain. Do you know what I mean? They can't actually maintain their business, and then what happens is the coffee shops move in, and then you get. It's just it's a slow drip.
Bethnal Green looks pretty much untouched from the last 20 years.
Untouched? Really? So what, like Club Row?
Well, you know it better than I do.
Brick Lane.
Brick Lane's not Bethnal Green, is it?
Yeah. Well, it all is, because it's all at the top of Bethnal Green.
I wouldn't have thought Brick Lane was Bethnal Green. But go on, you know it better than me. Go on.
No, it is. Yeah, it is.
All
but you get all these little shops, like, and what it is, it's not. The shops are just sort of the tip of the iceberg, if you know what I mean.
Do you own your place?
Because obviously the shops service the people.
Do you own the place you live in, or are you renting it or council or what?
Yeah.
To which?
I own the place.
Right. Well, you sit tight for another couple of years, mate. You'll be sitting on a gold mine.
But I like.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you come from?
I come from Slough.
Oh dear.
That doesn't help things, does it?
Sorry, wrong point. Yeah, wrong point. Sorry.
Well, listen. You sit on that. You sit. What have you got? A house or a flat?
Flat.
Right. Okay. How many bedrooms?
3.
What's it worth now?
About 300, I think.
What was it worth 2 years ago?
Oh, I don't know.
150?
Council properties are sort of kept because they're like they're council.
No, they're not. No, they're not. You can sell.
Yeah, no, they are. No, they are. They are.
No, they're not. If you own the council place, you can sell it for whatever the market is.
No, I know, but there used to be a shelf on council places.
I don't know. There's not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, there is.
No,
there is.
No.
Yes.
Is there?
Check it out.
No.
Yes.
No.
Stop saying no.
Stop saying yes. Stop it.
No, honestly, there is.
No.
Like, if it's council,
I love that fact.
Yeah, go on.
What?
Hang on a minute. What you need is some trees. What trees have you got, Noel?
Banana, coconut, mango, pomegranate, pear, plum, lemon, apple, hazelnuts, lime, almonds and Brazil nuts.
Sounds like a fruit machine. Get 3 bananas, bang, you got yourself a nice Bobby Moore.
Thanks for your call.
Thank you.
Oh 0844 499 1000. Someone sent me this. Iain almost predicted Prince's demise. He said this on the 19th. I'm going to play this clip. I don't know what this is. Hang on.
Keep it following. Tonight's show was brought to you by the letter P, the number 6, and by the colour purple. What a movie. The end.
You've never seen it, have you?
No.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Well, that doesn't predict that's not prediction of Prince dying, you plum. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, just listening to your show tonight.
Squeaky door.
What's that, mate?
It's a squeaky door.
Yeah, sorry, I've got kids upstairs. I didn't want to wake them.
You should oil it.
I could oil it. I don't know if that is the solution, but yeah.
Well, look, I don't know much about much, but I know that oiling or WD-40ing and the hinges of a squeaky door, that is actually the solution.
And I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you got me thinking tonight because...
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, yeah.
We won't be doing that again, don't worry.
Well, no, because you've touched on some serious issues, and I've always been a natural... I never realised it, but I've always been a natural kind of worrier all my life without kind of realising.
I know what you mean, yeah, I'm there.
And it did present itself in, like, panic attacks and stuff, but that's a whole different story. But even though I walk around pretending I don't care about things, I actually do deeply care about things. So, thinking back in the last year... basically all the crap that comes on the news, you have all these issues with North Korea, you have all this Muslim issue that's taking place right now, you have Russia flying jets around our country, you have all these presidential stuff that's going on, and you just get to the point where you can't process it, and you can't take it all in, and not just two people at a table cannot discuss and sort so many issues out in one kind of conversation.
When you say sort them out, you don't mean solve them, do you? You mean get to grips with them in your head?
You just cannot comprehend it. We can't comprehend going back to the Muslims and the Jews and what happened after the World Wars, where land was split, and we can't sit and comprehend that and understand everyone's feelings. It's just not possible. And you start to realise, especially like me, if I naturally worry about things and I care about people and I care about emotions and how people will feel, and I look at those bigger problems at individual levels, and I just cannot process it. I cannot deal with it. So I found probably about 6-7 months ago that I was just going to turn my back on all news.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I like this.
And just stick my head in the ground.
Yeah. Because you can't influence it.
No, you can't.
No.
And I reversed out of it, and you know, we got a puppy about a month after I decided to do that. But I started walking more and looking around, and you just realise that the world It is what it is, and we're just like ants, just running around like crazy. But you step back from it, and you look at any village road that's gone untouched for 100 years, and I can't really put it into words how I feel, but...
No, because it's a tricky concept you're trying to explain. I think I've certainly got my interpretation of what you're trying to say. And how are you feel? Are you feeling less anxious?
I feel so much better. I couldn't lay down in the bedroom without having panic attacks coming from nowhere.
Yeah.
And I don't get any more. I couldn't, for example, I never thought, I know this sounds really odd, but if I used to walk out into the middle of a field, I'd feel very exposed and have to hold on to something and just get like this intense
panic. That sounds like, yes, there's anxiety and panic attacks, yeah.
Yeah, but as my mind's not in overdrive the whole time, it's very hard to explain. It's as though everything comes back into focus, and I laugh at it now. I mean, you read all these conspiracies and you don't know, like Russia flying the jets over. People say it's been happening for years. And then you think, well, if it has, then why is it being exposed in the news? Is it because the government wants it exposed because they want more spending for military? Is this a game? Are all these leading nations in one game?
You start falling down the rabbit hole.
Oh, you just cannot...
Yeah.
And people are just looking for answers that they'll never find. But I think I almost have this... I'll tell you how I picture... I mean, you've played your games. I picture it as what they call a fog of war in games, where you're the central character and there's a ring around you. And what comes into focus in that ring affects you. And that's kind of how I live my life now. I feel as though I have a 15, 20-mile radius around me, and anything outside of that doesn't affect me anymore.
I mean, you've given me a lot to think about. I appreciate your call. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Take care.
Cheers. I'm glad it's working for you. Let's take one more, then we'll have a break, because this one's been waiting for a while. Yes, line 2.
Yeah, you do it again. You get the hose out.
Sorry?
Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Yeah?
Oh. Hey, good evening!
Who are you talking to about? Who are you talking to about a hose?
Oh no, my wife. That's all. Sorry.
You gonna get the hose out this weekend?
No. But if my wife's naughty, I'll get the hose out and spray her.
Now, is the hose a garden hose or a euphemism for your penis?
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything. Why? Can you smell burning?
Dirty man. Dirty man.
Dirty man.
Dirty man.
Dirty. What you got for us?
Here am I now. Right. Anyway. Sorry. How are you?
I'm surprised that someone's going back to 1999 to do an Ali G, but yeah, I'm good. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm going to have to stop off on the way home and get some food.
Okay. I need to ask you a question. I'm a bit concerned about something.
Yeah.
One of my balls is bigger than the other two.
One of my balls is bigger than the other two.
What can I do? Is there an ointment for that, or what do you think? What, are you a chuckle brother, or you got enough on there?
I enjoyed your call. Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye.
Tatty bye. I'm really appreciative of the fact that you lot are starting to really take to this last hour and realising that it is pretty much boundless and limitless as to where you can go and what you can do and what you can talk about in this. I've got to say, 7 pence a minute plus your access charge, significantly more from mobile. So if you're calling from a mobile, just check your bill, check your provider, and you'll be better from a landline. Saying that, 0844 499 1000. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless. Okay. I enjoyed that. Couldn't really hear it very well. Don't put it on speakerphone. Just turn up as loud as you can. I know it'd be tricky because you might have your mum and dad or your kids asleep. in the 90s, when Tommy Boyd did stuff like this, it was because people would have their phones turned, or the radios turned down, or the sound, because they didn't want to wake their mums. I'm starting to get the impression that you don't want to wake your kids. That's what I'm feeling. 0844 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. And then the phone calls kind of slow down about 12:30, and that's fine. And when the calls come in, we'll whack them through. And when they don't, I'll sit here and go through yesterday's papers. Do you want to? Could you do me a favour?
Yep.
So could you see if today's papers are out there? They sometimes get delivered about 12:30.
I will go have a look.
They'll just be on the table out there. If they're not, don't worry about it, and we'll make good with these. More. Here we go. This is. I've got a button for this. There we go. More than a quarter of Brits admit they would go on a date with a robot as long as it looked human.
No, I totally disagree with sex with a robot.
Half would also be happy to be microchipped to open doors or log on at work. But 2/3 would not swap their dinner for a pill and would still enjoy a cuppa. More than a quarter of Brits admit they would go on a date with a robot as long as it looked human. I'm more than a quarter could mean, all. I think that's a particularly low number. I would totally go out on a date with a humanoid. Totally. Be more interesting than some of the people I have been out with. Actually, I've only been out with very, very interesting women. Very interesting, I'll have you know. I think that's a particularly low figure, line one, don't you?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air?
Yeah, I'm Iain.
Well, are you in the same building as your telephone? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're gone. Not there yet, Ed? No, okay, no worries. Yes, line 2.
Hi, Iain. Hannah here.
Who's this?
Hannah.
Hello, Hannah. You're all right, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. I've got a track to play for you. Hopefully this will cheer you up.
Thank you, Hannah. It's good. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, I haven't got it. I thought I had it. That was brilliant. Lovely. I appreciate that, Hannah. Thank you very much. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Introducing Sunraysia's Bram Presser and his Grandma Ruby.
Granny, what happens to all the pits from the prunes that go into Sunraysia prune juice? Well, Bram, I'll tell you, but you have to keep it a secret. Okay, Granny. Each night, just before midnight, the prune pit plucker magically appears in Sunraysia prune land and picks the pit, leaving behind a pile of plump prunes for Sunraysia to put in their prune juice. But what about the pits? The prune pit plucker takes them away because at his home he has a gigantic pile of pits, the fabled prune pit feet. So you're saying that the prune pit plucker plucks the pits from the premium plump prunes Sunraysia pick to produce their premium prune juice and paddles the piles of pits to the prune palace on Prune Pit Peak? Precisely.
Sunraysia prune juice is available from the following caring supermarkets.
Lovely. Thank you very much indeed. I haven't got a clue what that was, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Iain?
Yes?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, all right. I just tried to get through before. Through now. I was going to ask, on Saturday, do you do like a best-of show in the morning?
It's on I think it's on Sunday at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
The prime slot.
I've got my alarm set on the morning, so it kind of wakes me up.
Yeah. And it was me chattering away, was it?
Yeah, it was you chatting away, but it was you speaking to someone, and you were talking to a guy, and you said it was something about Twitter, and you said, look, we'll have to see where our relationship goes, because he put something about the time on, and you said that he turned up to one of your shows, and he was...
Oh, that was Paul, yeah.
Oh, was that Paul? What was the deal with that? Because I kind of heard half of it, and I thought it was quite funny that he turned up with one of his friends really drunk.
Oh, they were. I don't want to embarrass him on here because they were steaming, and it was the unpleasant side of drunkenness, and it kind of went on, and it's fine, it's fine, and it happened, and I'm cool with it. But then he was choosing to be a little bit funny and a bit snarky on Twitter to me and Kath, and I just thought, well, I've given you a break. Anyway, it's fine. We're all cool. We're all cool now. Paul, we're cool now.
Right.
We're all cool.
Right. Oh, are you friends now then?
Well, the friends, no. But I'm really trying to not hold a grudge and trying to let go of resentments, and I pretty much let that resentment go.
Right. Well, I just thought it was... I only heard part of it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I found it quite funny. Yeah, it was quite good.
Nice one.
Yeah, I've just been to the pub with my mate to watch Liverpool, Carrie. But you're not a Liverpool... Well, you're not...
I'm not. I don't really get football, no. I don't understand why it's so appealing to people.
No. But they lost, didn't they, Gary? Yeah.
Well,
he doesn't know what to say.
No, of course he doesn't. But thank you very much indeed. Line 1, you're on the wireless. I heard this song. Hang on. Let's see if I can do this. I really want to be able to do this. I'm going to try and do this. No.
Come on.
I'm trying to do it.
Got it.
I got it, spot on! Spot on, yes!
Everyone is helpful, everyone is kind. On the road to shine my light. Everyone is lucky, everyone is so kind. On the road to shine my light. How does your light shine?
Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes, boss?
I've got some wise words for you if you're going to sleep now.
Okay.
Never look back, live for the moment.
Yeah.
Night-night, everybody. Night-night.
Can you just clip that last bit, please? Thank you. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello.
Hello, is that Rosie?
Yeah.
Hello, Rosie, you all right?
Hi, yeah, I've got alcohol lined up if you want to hear that.
Yeah, why not? Go on.
You hear it all right?
Well, it's a bit quiet.
This is a story of excess. A cruel, sad story about a childhood accountant. Here's a story about a sinner. He used to be a winner who enjoyed a life of prominence and position. But the pressures of the office and his socialite engagements and his selfish wife's fanatical ambition, it turned into...
Can I ask you, Rosie?
Then he got mixed
Is
up with
there alcohol in you right now? Hello?
The floozy made him spend his blood. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, but you enjoy that, Rosie, and you enjoy another glass. Thank you very much indeed. Her granddad invented Ribena. That's a fact. 0844. Just the night, everybody. I get a nice little collection of new clips, which means I can get rid of the older ones that don't belong here, and we can do that. I've enjoyed this show tonight. A weird one. They've been weird. The last sort of 6, 7, 8 shows have all been really, really different. To me, they felt different to me. I'm assuming to you, dear listener and dear viewer on Periscope, I'm hoping that's coming across, that each show has felt massively different. And it's not... The thing I find when listening to talk radio shows, and I'm a huge talk radio, not the station, but the geek. Yeah, not a problem, Ed, no worries, whenever. We don't even need it tonight, really. But, I'm a huge kind of geek, so I listen to a lot of speech radio, like LBC and local radio and 5 Live. No, not 5 Live, actually, not since they made it even more boring. And talk, obviously, and Radio 4 and stuff like that. And when you tend to listen to a show, a daily show, already I've kind of lost my thread a bit, you kind of know what you're going to get. You know what you're going to get. This has always been my thing. I've never liked slots and features. It's Thursday. It's 5:20, so we're doing our property feature. Or it's Friday and it's 11:15, and this is when we do our Lonely Hearts feature, which is actually quite a good idea for a feature. I just like it to be... I would love there to be a radio show that I could turn on and not have a clue what I was going to hear that night. Wouldn't have a clue. And at the moment, as far as I'm aware, and someone can prove me wrong, there's only this show. And that's not blowing my own trumpet, primarily because I don't have one. And I can't listen to this show because I'm doing it. John Holmes Show, I like a lot. And John Holmes Show makes me laugh a lot. He's on 1 till 4. Makes me laugh out loud. But late at night, I don't know. I'm tired. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
A dedication from your loyal talk radio listeners. Blinding show tonight, mate. I shall leave you with this. And they called it Rubber Glove. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There we go. There's a call. There's a call. Not a clue who that was, what that was. He just felt he had the need to come on national radio and do that. I should say, because I don't mention it in the show enough, and I should do. There is a daily podcast of this show, a best of. It's about an hour long. It's supposed to be 20 minutes, about an hour long. and we record a little bit for the start and a little bit for the end. So there's kind of bonus stuff in it. And this is where lots of people ask, well, where is Kath? Kath disappears for ages. She goes off and does the podcast and clips bits and puts it all together, and then kind of makes sure that it's out there after the show. You can get it on iTunes and Podbean, I think, and whatever normal kind of place you would get your podcasts from. You'll get it from there. Okay, you type in Iain Lee, IAINLEE, Talk Radio, and it'll pop up. So subscribe. The more subscriptions and figures we get for that, the more people we get listening at talkradio.co.uk, the more fun we can have. Yes, line 1.
Hello, mate. The other week you played a very unsettling Beach Boys song called Hey Little Tomboy.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember it very well, yes.
But you played an extended version of it with a very doubly unsettling part at the end when they're sort of they've got the subject of the song in the middle of a ring.
The released the official version doesn't have them. Doesn't have. Hang on. It doesn't have this bit in. Hang on. Here we go.
Okay, put on a little lipstick. Let's see what it looks like.
They're making pig noises.
Now let's put a dress on and wear a little makeup.
They're in their late 30s.
Okay, now shave your legs now for your first time.
That bit's the bit I find the creepiest.
But where do I find that version?
You can find it in all the naughty places. It's also on YouTube. If you type in "Hey Little Tomboy" extended version, it pops up. Why would you want that? Why would you want that version?
It made me smile.
Are you on Twitter?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to tweet it. But honestly, Beach Boys, "Hey Little Tomboy" extended version, it pops up.
I'll give it a go.
All right, do. I'm glad. Why anybody would want to? Saying that, I have got a Beach Boys bootleg called, I think it's called Endless Bummer. And it's supposedly the worst Beach Boys songs ever. I've heard worse. I've heard much, much worse. But that's supposedly what it is. 0844 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're more than welcome to for the last few minutes of the show. Kath, you want to come in and let it all hang out? Do you want to let it all hang out?
Good podcast today.
Is it, hang on.
Let's try some cut-up.
Oh, no, go away, pervy Beach Boys.
Oh, I don't like it.
I love the Beach Boys so much.
But you can't forgive that.
I can...
Night, everybody. Night.
Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I love my fags.
Yeah, go on. Get some really nice clips just from tonight's show. Line 1, you're on the wireless. What's this? Good drums. It's on speakerphone. Is it Chaz and Dave?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a little bit quiet.
Thanks, Chaz or Dave.
Oh, Chaz tweeted me the other day.
Did he?
Because I said...
we should get him on.
We should. I said the best bass players in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Paul McCartney and Susie Quattro. And he went, and Dave Hodges. I went, yeah, but Dave doesn't look as good in a leather catsuit as Susie. And he went, how do you know that for sure? I don't know, I've done him as a gangster. Yes, line 1.
Good evening. Yeah, are you a fan of, like, the weird Beach Boys music?
Yes.
Someone just called in and played Hey Little Tomboy.
Yes.
Very, very strange. I think that was recorded for, was it Adult Child? That's like one of the Lost Beach Boys albums.
It was recorded for Adult Child. I think, didn't they release that, did they release it on MIU?
It's on MIU,
which is the worst Beach Boys album of all time.
Magazine recently that, went through all the albums.
Yeah, it's good that, mate. It's good that, isn't it?
That was like a thrown together album, because, Love You, I think Love You's amazing. I mean, it's really awful, but...
I hate Love You.
You hate it? Oh,
I don't dig Love You. No, I really, honestly, I really don't like it. I think it's awful. It's Brian Wilson. It's the last 2 minutes of the show. Let me geek out. It's basically a Brian Wilson solo album.
It is.
But it's a mess.
He kind of took control, definitely, and he's got that really broken voice on it as well.
I mean, but none of the songs. There are a couple of good songs on there, right?
Solar System.
You think Solar System's good?
The Night Was So Young, is it that one? That's really good.
Hang on a minute. You're telling me Solar System is a good song?
Yeah, but
hang on a second.
The vocals are a bit dodgy, but I think
the lyrics.
It's kind of Todd Rundgren-y. I think it's got that kind of Todd Rundgren-y.
Have a listen. Hang on a second. Let's play it. Here we go. Solar System by the Beach Boys. This gentleman thinks.
What do planets mean? And have you ever seen sunrise in the morning?
It's the Beach Boys.
It shined when you were born. Saturn has rings all around it. I searched the skies and I found it.
Fantastic.
Love system brings us wisdom.
Here we go, hang on.
Then there's the Milky Way. That's where the angels play. You've seen the lover's moon. Looks good in the month of June. Neptune is god of the sea. Pluto is too far
to see. Come on, man.
I mean, that's very
Listen,
Sesame Street.
We have to end it because it's the end of the show. Call in again and call in a lot earlier because I will indulge any Beach Boy nonsense at all. Before we go... Oh, the button didn't work. No.
Talk Radio. Digital debate for the UK.
Pick up your phone and talk radio.
We'll get you talking.